This podcast is a proud member of the UUOP network.
Two best friends talking about whatever, never making small talk or talking about the weather. It's stuff we know you like and want to remember, like classic tourist traps and buildings that look stupid. Theme parks with rides and water parks with slides. Gaudy decorations equals big dumb stuff. Themed restaurants, comic cons and haunts. Here's a list of other types of big dumb stuff. Mini golf, souvenirs, toys and games, fast food chains, dinner shows, dinosaurs, anything that makes you feel just like a kid is big dumb stuff.
Hello there.
Hey,
I'm Kyle,
I'm Kenneth.
and we are two heck of a podcasters, if we do say so ourselves.
Yes, we were friends first, roommate second, paleontologists third.
But let's not talk about us.
No.
Let's talk about Dinosaur.
Let's talk about a ride that meant so much to us, and it is now closed.
Extinct.
It is gone.
We were there on the last day.
We were there, and we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about the ride in general, our feelings about it, our history with it, our experience on the last day. But before any of that,
let's travel back in time.
yes, let's travel. Let's get in our time rover and travel.
To the age of emails.
Yes.
I have an email here that says, "Greetings, Kyle, Kenneth, any guest stars or friends of the pod."
Nice.
That's Marty right now because no one else is here.
Yes.
Friend of the pod here. And I have to say, I love the episode so far.
This episode so far?
Yes.
This is a good one so far.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this person is going to love this.
Okay.
Big theme park guy here. And here's my question for you. And I hope nobody has ever asked before. And also the subject of this is important. Email from my car. Urgent.
Oh, okay.
So I think because I said email from your car.
Oh, okay.
And then the question was, what's your favorite restaurant at Disney Springs? And after that it says, if on the off chance someone has asked that question,
Yeah.
which they did, I believe last week, 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago, I think. Yeah.
Well, so that question was asked and this email was sent while I looked up that email.
That's funny.
So if on the off chance someone has asked that question, what's your favorite quick service, favorite buffet, and favorite sit-down restaurant in the parks? Any of them. Disney, Universal, the others.
Okay.
I like that. Disney, Universal, and the others.
The others. Those are the three categories of parks. It's true. Okay, quick service, buffet, and what was the other one?
Sit down.
Okay. Yeah. And I'm guessing we're talking about in the actual parks,
Yeah.
not hotels.
Well, I don't think,
Or
I
city
don't know
walks.
because I have, should I finish and then you'll know who it's from?
Yeah.
And if you ever decide to do an episode on Boma at Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge,
Okay.
I'm your guy.
Oh, okay.
I can't wait to keep listening to the rest of the pod. Text to speech is a wild thing, huh? Friend of the pod, Harrison.
Hey.
So yes, this is from Harrison.
Awesome. Okay.
Who we actually went to Dinosaur with.
Yes, we went with him last night.
Yes.
As of recording right now, we went to Dinosaur last night. It was the end of the era, and Harrison was there with us. We were there with Harrison and Torin, who you've heard, friend of the show, friend of the pod,
Guest of the pod.
guest of the pod, and Harrison is for sure a future guest of the pod.
Yes, for sure. And yes, if we ever do a Boma episode, you are there.
Yeah,
Have you ever been to Boma?
I think so.
I've been there once, and there's a story of it, and we'll tell it on the day we go to Boma.
That's a buffet, right?
Yes.
At the Animal Kingdom Lodge?
Yes.
Yeah, I've been there. I had breakfast there. And I don't remember how the food was, but I remember the juice.
Yeah.
Is it like
The
jungle
Pong
juice?
juice?
Is that what it is?
I think so.
Okay. I remember that was like the big selling point to me.
Pog juice.
Yeah,
Ugh. And it's like a traditional like tropical
Yeah.
drink.
The person I went with was like The juice is why you go.
Yeah, they have that at Boma.
Okay.
It's passion fruit, orange, and guava.
Yeah, Pog.
Pog.
Of course.
It's a real. It's not a Disney thing.
Yeah, I know.
No, I'm telling the audience.
Oh yeah. Because don't they have a Pog ice cream at Volcano Bay or something?
Oh, probably.
I think there is.
Not like my favorite Waturi Swirl.
No, that's different.
That's better.
Okay. Favorite quick service?
So I don't think favorite quick service. That's hard.
That is hard
Because with Epic Universe, that's all of them.
Yeah, Epic
But
Universe has really good ones.
I don't think I have a favorite quick service. Let's go through all the parks. I don't think I have one in Animal. I mean,
I have a favorite.
Oh, I have a favorite in Animal Kingdom.
My favorite Disney. I'm saying like all of Disney quick service is probably the same one you're about to say.
Yeah, ready? 1, 2, 3. Satuli Canteen. Yeah.
That's the best quick service to me in Walt Disney World.
I agree.
Yeah.
I actually said that yesterday.
Yeah.
I said I think that's my favorite restaurant out of all of them.
Yeah.
In the whole park world.
Yeah.
Dark Universe, I love Das Steakhouse.
I love Das Steakhouse as far as like being in the building.
I like the food.
The food is good. It's not my favorite.
Yeah.
It always kind of it's good for feeling immersed, and like the food helps that feeling.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think it's like the best.
Yeah. There are things I really like though. I think that dessert is really good. The panna cotta.
Oh yes, the
brain.
What was it called?
The panna cotta brain.
Yeah, I know, but what's the phrase that they use? It's because it's oh, what is it? Labaticata. That's what it's called.
Labaticata.
Because it's shaped like a brain.
Yeah.
That's really good. Yeah, I think my favorite Universal quick service is. It might be the meat hall.
Okay.
At Burke.
It's not Toadstool.
No, Toadstool is fine.
Yeah.
But the food at Meat Hall is like insanely good.
I think you're right. I think it's that.
And it's bad. I think that's better to me, I think, than anything at IOA or Universal Studios.
Yeah.
I think the best studios quick service is Leaky Cauldron or Minions.
Yeah.
But Minions is like, I don't know. It's really good. I really like Minion Cafe. Yeah. Buffet. There is no best restaurant that I've been to outside of Universal and Disney.
What do you mean? Oh, for other restaurants? Yeah, no.
Yeah, like there's not a restaurant.
Die Pizza?
Yeah, there's no
Dockside
like
Pizza from SeaWorld?
SeaWorld restaurant or Busch Gardens restaurant that I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe how good that was. No,
yeah.
It's all just like, well, we had to eat, you know?
Yeah. I mean, there's other restaurants that are non-theme park that I really like, but
yeah,
that's not this.
No.
So that was our favorite quick service.
Buffets. I don't know a lot of buffets.
There's no at Universal, right? No buffets at Universal.
I don't think there are. Except, well, there are actually, but they're not like specific restaurants. It's like experiences. Like the Marvel character dining is a buffet.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the Grinch breakfast. I've never done the Grinch breakfast.
I don't think it is. I think you pick one of the items.
Yeah. There might be buffets at the hotels at Universal, but I've never done them.
Continental type thing where it's not crazy fancy.
You don't think there's a dinner buffet?
There used to be a character thing.
Yes, I remember there was one.
Gru was there, and
yeah,
I remember staying at my hotel a long time ago before I moved here, and just walking by the hotel and seeing Gru and the Minions partying.
Yeah,
at a breakfast, and I was like, "Whoa!"
I think it was in like the island's dining room or something like that.
Yeah, in Royal Pacific.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But again, I think that restaurant isn't necessarily that. No, I feel like that restaurant is set up to be a buffet.
Yeah.
I think it might always be one.
I think in Portofino too.
Is there
the
one
on the left?
Okay.
Not the Mama, whatever.
I have no idea.
The Italian one.
I don't know the hotel restaurants
no.
very well. I don't think there is a favorite buffet because also like the Disney ones, I haven't done a lot of those either because I know there's a lot of buffet restaurants at Disney, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard because I don't ever. You do that like one and done usually for us.
Yeah,
like if we have family in town and they want to go meet all the princesses at once, then we go to the one at Epcot Epcot.
Which one is at Epcot?
The German one. Oh no, it's the Norway one.
Oh, I've never been. I have no idea. I didn't even know.
Yeah.
I've been to the German, what's it called? The
beer garden.
beer
restaurant.
garden. That one's good, but that is a buffet, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That's really good.
So put that one on your list.
Yeah, I think that might be my favorite one because I don't remember. I know I've done the Crystal Palace when I was a kid. I remember meeting like the Winnie the Pooh characters.
I did. Yes. I did that one a few years ago, but I don't remember it enough.
Yeah.
Apparently they have churro Mickey waffles there.
Oh,
So that might be a good.
that sounds nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
For you, Harrison, I'm going to say Boma. I remember it and I liked it, but there's a story behind it for me, and I don't want to get into it because it's part of the Boma episode eventually. But
I just don't even really remember the food at all.
that was like, it's all traditional African food at Boma.
Okay.
For Trails End is pretty good at Fort Wilderness.
I don't think I've ever eaten there. I think I've always looked at it and been like, oh, that looks cool, and then just never ate there.
Yeah. Hoop-dee-doo doesn't count.
No, they bring it to you. It's not a buffet.
What's the one at Wilderness Whispering Canyon? I think I'm thinking of that.
Is that one? Oh, that's the
That's
one
not
I'm
buffet,
thinking of.
though.
What did you say?
Yeah, Trails End restaurant. That's at Fort
I
Wilderness.
have been to Trails End. That one I remember liking a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. Who knows?
It's hard. It's hard
yeah.
because we haven't done them recently, and it's not our go-to place for buffets.
No.
CC's is up there for me.
Yeah. CC's.
I'm going to say what mine is. It's Chef Mickey's.
Okay. Yes, I've never been
Because
there.
it's nostalgic to me, and the food might not be perfect, but
Yeah.
I like being there. And I
Yeah.
like looking up and seeing people going to and fro.
And there's one in Animal Kingdom, right? Is it Yak and Yeti or
No, it's Tusker House.
Tusker House? Yeah.
And he will be brought up today, Tusker House.
And there's the one, like, is it Golden Horseshoe or something?
Yeah, I think that one's not a buffet.
There's a buffet. When I used to work at First Watch, this comes up probably sometimes, and I had a regular that was a server at the Disney buffets, and I remember just he would kind of casually like drop kind of like humble brags of just like how much money he makes serving at a buffet, and I remember just thinking like, I'm serving at a normal restaurant where we bring you the food. You're a server at a buffet where people get up and get their own food, and you're making so much more money than me, and all you do is bring their drinks?
Yeah.
That's not fair. What the heck?
Well, life isn't fair.
Yeah, I know.
Dinosaur's gone.
I know.
They also have all you care to enjoy restaurants, like the Woody's Roundup thing.
Okay.
So that's not really you sit the whole
What's
time.
the difference? Oh, okay. They
where
bring
you're sitting
you
and
stuff.
you like, oh, I want this, this, and this, and they bring it to you.
Like Sushiyama.
Yes.
Okay.
Sushiyama, but Western and Woody themed.
Yeah.
And sometimes there's characters, sometimes there's things that happen like Hoop-Dee-Doo. That's one where they bring you buckets of food.
Yeah, I like Hoop-Dee-Doo a lot.
So is that part of a buffet?
No, that's not a buffet.
Okay, so we won't include that.
I think a buffet is you get up and you get your own food.
Yeah, it has to be that. But
Yeah.
Disney does have that, so that does kind of count.
Yeah.
Where you pay a price and go up. Not go up, but you stay and get it's buffet brought to you.
Right. Yeah. But yeah, it's all you care to enjoy.
If I'm picking up the little tongs, that's buffet.
Yeah.
So in that case, yes, Chef Mickey's. I take back my Boma and I give you Chef Mickey's.
Yeah. Okay.
And
then
now
full service restaurant
yeah.
in a theme park. I've not done many Disney ones. I've done the sci-fi.
We've done a lot
drive-in.
of City Walk ones.
Yeah.
And everyone knows that now.
Yeah.
And if you don't know that, go listen to our episode called Steak Night. It's about
Yeah.
our holiday that we created.
Listen to it, and it'll take a long time.
Yep. My mom called that one an audiobook.
I got a text message from a friend of the show, Elena, saying 4 hours about steak.
Yes. And food and friends and fun.
So I've been to the Sci-Fi Drive-In and I've been to the 50s one in Hollywood Studios. And I think that might be it as far as full service ones I've been to inside the parks. Oh, and the one in Italy at the very back of Italy, the pizza place.
Oh yeah. You've been to the sit down or the pizza place?
It's a sit down place where I got pizza.
Okay.
I went with my mom. We had a server. Otherwise, I don't know a lot of Disney ones. I feel like my favorite one is Atlantic now. My favorite in-park full-service restaurant.
That's a good one. Be Our Guest is pretty good.
Yeah, I've had Be Our Guest, but I've never had like an actual meal there. I always go in just to like get something cheap, just so I can go inside and look at it.
Yeah. My pick is the Sci-Fi Dine-In.
It's really fun.
Yeah, and they have a seasonal burger, and if it's the one with pimento cheese on it, I know it's going to be a good day.
I went there as a kid. Like I remember going there when I was in like 5th grade. There was like one specific day. I think it was the first time I rode Rock and Roller Coaster. I think that same day we ate there, and I was like, "This is so fun and cool."
Yeah,
and I think I got catfish.
Really?
As a 5th grader, yeah.
Do they still have that? I don't think they do.
Know. But I'm pretty sure that's what I got, like a blackened catfish. And I love the idea of a 5th grader ordering that off a menu.
And it came out and it was chicken fingers?
No.
It catfished you?
Oh. Because my dad always used to make catfish, so I knew I liked it.
Oh, yeah.
And so I saw it on the menu. I was like, oh, good. I like that. And here I am, 10 years old, ordering catfish at a restaurant.
Well, it's like there's a little girl on Instagram, and it's the girl that does the video where she's like, "Oh yeah, I could taste the spice of the tomato, the hint of the tomato," and it's really funny. If you haven't seen her, look it up. She's adorable.
That doesn't sound familiar.
But she says for Christmas, she was like, "I want caviar."
Oh, okay, yes.
And that's what and then the mom was like, "Yeah, most kids want dolls and Polly Pockets, and my daughter wants caviar."
Yeah.
So that's like you wanting catfish.
Yeah, just like that.
Just the same. All right, well, thank you, Harrison, for that wonderful email.
Yeah, it's hard to pick them, but that's a lot of... We've talked so much restaurants on this show, more than I ever thought we would.
Yeah, I mean, but they're big dumb stuff.
Because the people want to know.
The people want to know our palates.
Yeah.
Our big dumb palates.
Yeah. I think we're more generous. We both listen to another podcast called Podcast The Ride, where they talk crap about City Walk all the time.
Well, I think their City Walk is worse than ours.
Yeah, but even when they talked about our City Walk, they were like, it was still, they talked about it like it was terrible.
But I think they have
remember we listened to their City Walk saga about Orlando, the multiverse of madness, and we were like, they don't get it. They don't understand how to do City Walk. If they went with us, they would love it.
Yeah. Go with the locals.
Yeah, we know.
And they even said, like, do locals even go here? We do.
Yes, we do.
That's what we do.
We love it there.
Yeah, you got to get the black and tuna nachos.
Yeah.
Add cowfish.
Yeah.
Got to go say hi to Penelope Tinkertoothsome.
Yes. Oh, yeah. I can't wait for a whole Toothsome episode.
Yeah, we'll do it.
That's going to be great. So... Anyway, yes, that's the emails. Now.
Yes, thank you, Harrison.
Thanks, Harrison. We'll see you soon.
See you soon. See you yesterday and soon.
Yes. Now it's time to move on to our next and probably most favorite part of the preamble.
Yes. And that is Inside the Magic We Hate You. They're happy Dinosaur's gone.
They love Dinosaur being gone.
They're so happy about it.
Yeah.
Ugh, jerks. This says... And I'm going to say it's probably pretty easy, but we have a lot to talk about today.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, we do.
Disney World's permanently closing attraction replaces iconic Flight of Passage.
What?
Yep.
Wait. Replaces Flight of Passage?
Yep. It took me a second to be like, what are they talking about?
Yeah, I don't know of any... This seems like an overlay type thing. Like some minor change was made on Flight of Passage. I don't know of any kind of overlay like Fire and Ash tie-in. Is there one?
No.
Okay.
I'm going to read it one more time and think about it.
Okay.
Disney World's permanently closing attraction replaces iconic Flight of Passage.
Disney World's permanently closing attraction replaces Flight of Passage.
Yep.
What? How could a closing attraction replace an attraction that is still there?
How could it?
Okay, so I guess you could argue that it replaces Flight of Passage in that is what was the newest ride in Animal Kingdom, and now a new ride will replace it as the newest ride in the park, and that will go where Dinosaur was.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
This is current. Not anymore, though.
I don't know. You just tell me. I don't have no idea.
The wait times The wait times for Flight of Passage are always the highest.
Oh.
And Dinosaur beat the wait times and were the highest for the last like 2 or 3 days of the ride than Flight of Passage. So this article
Wait,
is
so Disney World's permanently closing attraction replaces Flight of Passage.
the wait time of that replaces the
As
Flight
the
of Passage
highest
wait
one.
time is the highest wait time.
That's really stupid.
Yep.
That's dumb.
Yeah. So they're making it seem like, whoa, Dinosaur is going to replace Flight of Passage or something.
Yeah. It's a headline that's misleading, and the way that it's misleading would never, I don't think anyone would ever be like, wow, they're going to put Dinosaur in Avatar?
There's
Like,
one idiot that probably thought that.
Like, who would, it just doesn't make any sense.
No.
I think people probably click that one not because they thought what they want them to think, but because they were like, what the heck is this even trying to say?
That's why I clicked it. Usually I'll not click it and be like, oh, well, that's this. Oh, well, that's that.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, what are they getting at?
Yeah, I don't understand.
And then I click it. I'm like, dang, they got the click they wanted.
Yeah.
But now we'll tell the world about it so that no one else has to click it.
No one else has to. Yeah, everyone should stop. Our goal is for the Inside the Magic article is to get one click, and that's Kyle.
That's me double checking
just
what it is.
looking at what it is. No one else needs to click on it because we'll tell you, and then you can be like, "Oh yeah, that's bad. I'm glad I didn't click on that."
Yeah, but we don't want them to go away because we do like making fun of them.
I want them to get good again.
Yeah,
I do want that.
yeah. That's kind of why I didn't unfollow the White House on Facebook. It's similar, like the two villains,
Yeah, it's Inside the Magic and the White House
both posting
lies.
non-truths. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about Dinosaur.
we're talking about Dinosaur, and I think we're getting right into it. Yeah,
Yeah, let's go.
let's do it.
Let's roll.
Let's do it. Dinosaur
What's your history with
at
Dinosaur?
Animal Kingdom. I don't remember.
Well, if you've never been on this ride, let's talk about that for a second. If you've never been on this ride, it is a ride.
it's too late.
It's too late. Yeah, you can't go on it. It opened with the park in Animal Kingdom
Opening day attraction at Animal Kingdom.
in 1998.
I don't think, is this the first opening day attraction that closes at Animal Kingdom?
A Bug's Life.
Tough to be. Yeah,
Tough to
you're
be a
right.
bug.
Tough to be a bug closed. Other than that, I think the rest of them are still there.
Yeah, all three of them. Cali River
Safari.
Adventure, Cali River,
Kilimanjaro Safari, Cali River Rapids, Dinosaur.
Yeah.
That might have been it.
Yeah, there was not a lot.
Oh, and the river boat ride.
Oh,
is
yeah, but that
gone.
closed.
That's gone. That's
Pretty
the
close.
first closing day attraction.
Yeah.
Or opening day attraction that closed.
So in the middle of the park, this park is set up in a way that I don't like it.
I like
where-
the setup
I like
of
it now. It was one that when I moved here, I was not super familiar with it.
Yeah, it is a little bit confusing if you don't know your way, but it does make sense once you understand the layout.
Yeah.
It's not confusing like SeaWorld and Busch Gardens
Yeah,
are.
that's worse. Those are worse.
Yeah, there's no logic to those.
No. So when you walk in, the Tree of Life is right in the middle, and that is called Discovery Island.
Yeah.
And then to the left is what is now Pandora, then Asia, then Africa, then Asia, then Dinoland USA.
Yeah.
And when the park first opened, they were deciding on what they wanted to do budget-wise. They needed to cut one of the lands. So on the left was supposed to be something called Beastly Kingdom.
Yeah.
And on the right, they decided to put Dinoland USA because it's late 90s. Dinosaurs are really hot right now.
Yeah.
Jurassic Park's very popular. And another thing that Disney loves to do is look at what Universal's doing. And this is all Michael Eisner doing this too, which we love Michael Eisner. He brought a lot of big dumb stuff to this Disney world.
He made Disney really big and dumb in the best way.
And right now it seems like they're trying to take all of that away.
Yeah.
And I don't like that.
They're Urban Outfitters-ing Walt Disney World.
Yeah, they're making it look like an Apple store.
Yeah. That's their goal.
The Indiana Jones ride's going to look like an Apple store. It's made of glass. I'm not a genius.
No.
So
I can't figure out how to make my messages sync between devices.
I'm really old.
Yeah.
So they did not do Beastly Kingdom. They said they were going to save that for later, make that an expansion.
Well, and it's because the park was originally supposed to feature animals from the past, present, and fantasy.
Yes.
Right? So we have current animals that you can see in Africa and Asia areas.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll talk about past dinosaurs that aren't, or past animals that don't exist anymore, like dinosaurs.
Right.
And then Beastly Kingdom was supposed to be the land that focused on fantasy creatures that never existed.
Right. So there would have been like
Dragons and unicorns and
yes.
stuff like that.
a dragon ride and a unicorn walkthrough thing.
Mm-hmm.
And so they decided to put the funding towards Dinoland USA because of Universal's building this new Islands of Adventure park.
Yeah.
And that has a Jurassic Park world or land in it. So we'll try to not beat them, but like compete with them.
Yes.
And then they put a temporary Camp Mini Mickey to the left where Beastly Kingdom would have gone. And that was just like meet and greets, and the original festival, The Lion King, was there.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But then the people that worked on Beastly Kingdom went over to work on Islands of Adventure, and then we got The Lost Continent.
Yes.
So that was the kind of nail in the coffin for Beastly Kingdom.
Yeah.
And it just kind of sat there for a long time, and they said, what other mythical thing do people really, really, really love and would absolutely need a land of?
Yeah.
Avatar.
Yes.
Everyone knows it. Everyone loves it. Popular movie. We are going to own that one day. Let's build a whole land about it. 20 years later.
Yeah.
And they did.
Also, Expedition Everest kind of fulfilled the idea of the mythical creatures also as well.
Yeah. But I don't think
It
that's
wasn't
really their... I don't think that was the reason.
No, me either. But it did kind of like before Avatar even, they were like, hey, now we do have all three things represented, you know, in a small way,
Yeah.
but it's there. The Abominable Snowman or Yeti or whatever it is.
Yeah. But we've never seen him, so he could still exist.
Who?
The Abominable Snowman.
Oh, yeah, it's true.
Just like Bigfoot.
Mm-hmm. They're brothers.
They're friends. They're cousins.
They're distant relatives.
Yeah. The snow one and the jungle one.
Yeah. We haven't seen him yet.
Yeti.
Yes. And so I think we were getting to the boat ride in the middle of...
Yeah, so in the middle of the thing, there was a boat ride that went, and when the park opened, it gave you little hints of what each area was. And
in the rivers around the Tree of Life in Discovery Island.
Yes, which were in the areas of those lands.
Mm-hmm.
So where Beastly Kingdom was going to go, there was a big rock, and fire would shoot out of it, like a dragon was living in it.
Yeah.
And there was also apparently during like cast member previews, like knights with spikes in them,
Oh, wow.
like bodies of knights, and they took those out immediately.
Yeah, that's really fun.
And then in front of the Dinoland area was a giant iguanodon Aladar animatronic.
Right, but it wasn't necessarily supposed to be Aladar himself.
No, just
because this park opened 2 years before that movie came out.
Yes. So that was an iguanodon, big dinosaur in the water, like coming out of the water. His little feet were just in the water, and he would splash around with his hands in the water.
Yeah.
He was big.
Yeah.
And I don't remember seeing that. I think I remember going on this boat ride, but
I know I never did that.
Rarely kind of remember it. This was a park that my family did not go to as much because, I don't know, there was not as much stuff to do.
Yeah, if my family ever went to Animal Kingdom, it was like we would go to Disney maybe once a year, you know, and we'd have park hoppers. And so we would make the most of that one day and try to visit every park and do the couple things in each park that we cared about. And Animal Kingdom was always like right at the beginning of the day, show up, do Expedition Everest, leave and go to another park. Like that was the only thing we did.
Yeah.
And maybe see the Nemo musical.
Oh yeah.
But that was it. And then we would leave. And Dinosaur. So it was Everest and Dinosaur and we're out.
And Nemo maybe.
Nemo maybe if the show
we come for Dinosaur and Everest, we stay for Nemo.
If the show times line up to where it's like, okay, we're kind of passing it when it's starting, we'll see it.
Yeah.
But it was not a priority. The rides were priority.
Okay. Yeah, for me, well, real quick. So it opened on April 22nd, 1998, but it was called Countdown to Extinction.
Yes.
And I don't know if I went on that specifically.
I know that I did not.
Okay. I'd have to ask, like, what was the first year we ended up going to Animal Kingdom?
Yeah.
Because they built this ride with the intention of eventually tying it into the movie.
Yeah. The movie Dinosaur.
The movie Dinosaur.
From 2000.
Which came out in 2000. And so they renamed, and I think it came out mid-May. May 12th, I think it said.
The movie?
Yes.
Okay.
And they re-themed it May 1st, 2000. It reopened as Dinosaur.
Yeah.
And there's a few differences that they did. But when they were building the ride originally, the villain of the ride was supposed to be, when they announced it, it was supposed to be a T-Rex. And even in the old commercial, if you watch the very first commercial they teased for it, you see a T-Rex chasing like safari vehicle. And they're like, oh, well, Jurassic Park, like the villain of that ride at the end is kind of the T-Rex. Let's kind of change that up.
Yeah, we need to have it be different.
And the Carnotaurus was newly found in the world of paleontology.
Oh, okay.
So like, oh, let's put that as the villain.
Yeah, that's a hot new dinosaur.
Hot new dinosaur. He's got little horns on his face.
Yeah.
Put him in there. He's red, probably, we don't know.
It's like the Darth Maul of dinosaurs.
He is. Yeah.
He's red. He has horns on his head.
Yellow eyes.
Yeah.
Smile that doesn't stop.
Doesn't stop.
I don't know. So he became the villain, and then an iguanodon was like the hero, and they said, let's make these the characters from the movie, so that way when we retheme the ride, they're already in it.
Yeah.
And so the ride does not have a ton of characters from the movie.
No, it only has two.
Well, technically,
arguably.
the Styracosaurus.
Oh, is that what's her name?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I would say the long neck dinosaur.
Oh, yes. So the two old ladies.
The two old ladies.
I never considered that it could be those ladies.
Yeah.
And we even watched the movie before going on our last day.
Yeah, we prepped. So we've been watching all the Oscar movies and Dinosaur within the last week.
Yeah.
But no, like the monkeys from the movie are not in this.
No.
And none of them talk.
No. The dinosaurs in the movie are not actually speaking English. It's like through the power of storytelling, we understand what they're communicating to each other. But like, I think in the ride, it's just like, they're just dinosaurs. They're just animals. They're not characters.
Yeah.
Really.
We'll talk about the movie after this.
Yeah.
But yeah, so for me, when I went, I remember going the first time, and I think it was Dinosaur. If I had to guess, it was Dinosaur. Because I had watched the movie.
Okay, well then, yeah.
I think. This is me thinking as a child. I don't know.
Sure.
And we got in line, and I said, Mom, what is this ride like? And she said, it's like Star Tours. And this ride is absolutely nothing like Star Tours.
No.
And I was like, okay, I'm looking in the queue. I'm like, this isn't really like Star Tours. It doesn't look like that. And it does look kind of old and run down and science-y, I guess. But
Yeah.
I don't know. And then it starts moving forward. I was like, this isn't like Star Tours. And that's a classic thing that parents do with this ride. I've seen a lot of tweets about it recently that someone's in line and the kid's like, what is this ride like? And the mom says, oh, it's like Ratatouille.
Yeah.
And it is like Ratatouille. If Ratatouille was trying to kill you.
Yeah. I really wish I remember the first time I went on this ride, but I was definitely young and don't really remember my first experience. I was a scared kid. You know, I was scared of things that were supposed to be scary. Yeah. Just like conceptually. Mm-hmm. And I think I didn't know. The thing about this ride is that it was very scary. Yeah. But nothing in the queue says that it's going to be scary. No. It seems very like boring in the queue. You know, it's very museum like. Yes. It's very like, oh, this is going to be educational. It almost feels like an Epcot type exhibit. And then you get on this ride and it's like you're escaping death, thrown into the middle of death constantly. Yeah. Yeah. It's so intense and scary. And even knowing it in adulthood and knowing what this ride is going to be, every time I rode it, it was always just like, I can't believe how scary this is. I'm not scared, but I'm just putting myself in the shoes of like someone who doesn't know. Yes. And just like, and a child, a dinosaur ride at Disney. It'll be fun. Yeah. And then you're just like, you're just keep being assaulted. Yeah. And even I would say the movie is like not this scary. No, not at all. It's scary because Carnotaurus is kind of scary, but Kron. Yeah, whatever the bad guy is, the one that looks like RFK, Crone. Yeah, it's
And yeah, I think that's why people, like kids, get scared of it because they don't know that it's scary in there.
Yeah, I feel like, but tying it into the movie makes it even more of a surprise.
Yeah,
that it's scary. Because if you were someone who's like, oh, we're going to Disney, let's watch these movies so that we can, can appreciate the rides.
We have to watch every movie from Avatar to Dinosaur.
Yeah. And this is a movie where the ride and the movie have so little to do with each other that it's basically just that they share a name.
Yeah, it's definitely an original ride that they threw the name over.
Yeah. And I'm glad that it is that way.
Me too. What was that way?
Yeah, that it was that way. That they didn't kind of make it more friendly.
Yeah.
Because it was such an extreme experience in a way that it's like, there's never going to be another ride like this, I don't think.
No way.
At Disney.
Even, and like there's two scary things that open with that park. That and Tough to Be a Bug.
Yeah.
The tone of Tough to Be a Bug is nothing like the movie.
No.
It starts off very cute and fun and then immediately gets terrifying. And that's something that saddens me, that all the scary things are gone.
Yeah.
I think the perfect tone that they've captured from ride to movie is Flight of Passage.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's like a beautiful, kind of, not like adventure-y. Like there's the part where the big red guy chases you and it's scary, but it's not terrifying.
No.
But if you
it's
feel
more
the
just
adventure,
like exciting than scary.
Yeah, and like the music pulls it to the prettiness, and in that cave is really silent and pretty, and like the way the music goes when you fly, it just works really well.
Yeah.
But this one, if you were to watch this movie and say, what would this ride be? And then ride it, it would not be the tone.
No, you wouldn't. You would never think of this ride.
But I've never thought that. In my mind, that was just the ride.
What do you mean?
Like, I've never thought this way. They're like, oh, the tone doesn't match.
I did.
Because it was one of my favorite things growing up.
I always did. I remember riding it and just being like, this is not anything like the movie. Because I don't think I realized at first that what happened, where it was Countdown to Extinction first. Mm-hmm. And then when I learned that, I was like, oh, it all makes sense now.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it. That's why it's so different. Because like that's this is a ride that's tied into a Disney animated movie called Dinosaur, and in the pre-show you meet two characters that are not related to the movie at all.
Yeah, two human characters.
Yes,
that will never be seen again or were seen ever again.
No,
before.
Remember when Epic Universe was getting ready to open and all of the videos about Monsters Unchained were talking about like, this is going to be the scariest ride that has ever been in a Universal park. Dinosaur is scarier or was scarier.
I agree.
Than Monsters Unchained is.
Yeah.
Like it was definitely the scariest dark ride probably that I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I can't imagine a dark ride being scarier than that.
No. And artist of the show, Chris from Crispy Sketches, he had never been on this ride before. And a few weeks ago, I was like, oh, gonna go ride Dinosaur. Every Friday for the last few weeks, I've gone to Animal Kingdom to ride Dinosaur a few times.
Yeah.
And he's like, why do you keep going there? I'm like, because they're closing Dinosaur. It's my favorite ride. He's like, oh, and what does that do? I was like, what do you mean, what does it do? He's like, what does the ride do?
What does it do? It goes.
It's a ride. I was like, you've never been on it? He said, no, I don't care about it. I said, well, I'm changing that. You have to go on it. There's no way you can't live your life not experiencing this.
And you know what's funny? Is probably he was thinking, oh, it's a dinosaur like that movie. I don't care about that.
I don't think so. He just doesn't. He said, I just don't care about dinosaurs and I don't know what it is and I don't care. So we went and
That's
I told
so weird
him
to me, if a ride exists, I want to do it.
Me too.
You know?
Yeah. So we went and I told him like, I like hearing the screams of the children. I like that it's terrifying. And he was like, oh, okay. And so we go in and the first time we get on it, he sits down, we start going, and the picture says it all. Like his face is like, what the heck is this? And then after I'm beaming from ear to ear looking at him.
Yeah.
And he looks over at me and starts laughing. And he's like, do you love this thing? I said, I love this thing. He said, that was the craziest thing I've ever been on. I don't know why they did that. I don't know why that's so scary, but it was fine.
Yeah.
So eventually he said like it was fine. He didn't like how dark it was and how there was nothing in it.
Yeah.
But that's not true. I was trying to tell him how many things. I said there's like 14 animatronics, 13 to 14 animatronics.
Yeah.
And that's less than most of the rides in every park.
Yeah, that's true.
And they get close to you and you're zooming around them.
You mean more than in most of the other rides?
Yeah. Has more than Guardians of the Galaxy, which is 0.
Yeah.
I guarantee it has more than the Indiana Jones thing is going to have.
Yeah.
It has more than Indiana Jones has.
Yeah, the Indiana Jones in Disneyland.
Yeah.
Which we should also say. So there's a lot of things about this ride that are like kind of fun facts or Easter eggs that everyone...
Well, we're going to get into those when we get into the queue and everything.
Okay.
But this ride is like the Indiana Jones ride.
It's the same
ride
vehicle.
system.
It's the same ride system and in many ways the same track path.
Yeah, apparently there's a few differences.
Yeah.
But it's very similar.
I remember being very familiar with Dinosaur, and then we went to Disneyland and rode Indiana Jones for my first time, and thinking about Dinosaur while we were on it and trying to be like, okay, what would we be seeing right here if we were on Dinosaur? And there are definitely moments where I was like, okay, I know what this would have been.
Yeah.
And same now, having ridden Indiana Jones and going back to Dinosaur, being like, okay, this is where the big snake would have been. This is obviously where the boulder is.
Yep.
This is where like all these different things are.
Where the long neck dinosaur is, where the bridge is.
Yeah. But I remember, going into that open temple and seeing the bridge across and the Indiana Jones music, and just being like, how do they put Dinosaur in here? Like, why would they close it all up with walls? Like, I can't believe how open it is. That's
it's very
crazy.
open and very big, like tall and deep.
Yes.
And people
that's what blew me away.
Yes.
I'm glad that I knew Dinosaur first.
Yeah.
So that I was just like expecting it to kind of all be enclosed like that. And then it opens up into that huge temple. And I was just like, this is unbelievable.
And you're weaving in and out of the temple and seeing other vehicles do the same thing.
Yeah. You're seeing cars ahead of you, cars in the back, like behind you. It's very cool.
And you can kind of see that in Dinosaur, like when you're with the long neck dinosaur.
Yeah.
But
I didn't notice that on our last ride.
Yeah, if you're not really looking for it or paying attention, you don't see it because everything else around you is trying to kill you. So you're not looking for other vehicles.
Do you know another thing that I think I remember the most scared I've ever felt on Dinosaur? And it was probably like 8 to 10 years ago, I would say. I was with a girlfriend at the time who was very familiar with the ride and like had worked at Disney and knew a lot of things. And she pointed out to me in the moment where the Carnotaurus is on your right and it takes your picture.
Yes.
There is a
B mode
Carnotaurus that's on the left that if you don't ever know it's there, you would never see it.
Right.
But someone has to point it out to you so that you can know where to look, because obviously you're looking at the one that's moving on the right, but the one on the left is not hidden at all.
No.
It's just dark over there. So when I saw that for the first time, fear shot through my body in a way that
it's unnerving.
I never felt that kind of fear again until we rode Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey in Hollywood and I saw the Dementor's hands. Those are the two most scared I've ever been on rides.
The hands scared you?
Seeing the hands really scared me. I don't know. Yes.
The hands is a whole story in itself.
That's a whole thing. Yeah. I just remember.
So in Universal Florida, in Outside Adventure, the Dementors do not have hands because they pulled them all off right before it opened because they were going to hit the cars.
Yeah, they were too close.
But then when they did it in Hollywood, they were able to keep the hands on and pull the vehicles back a little bit. And when we went to Universal for the first time, I said,
Hollywood.
We got to do
Forbidden Journey.
And we were like, no, that's a ride we have.
I was very much against doing it because I was like, that's a ride we have at home. It's the same thing. I
said,
care.
no, it's not. They have arms.
Focus. And I was like, I don't care.
And I said, but they have arms.
You're telling me they have hands and arms, and I'm telling you right now, why would that matter to me?
Yes.
I don't care about that.
And we didn't get to do it.
On our first day, we did not.
But then I think we went back and we did it the second time.
Yes.
And so I said, oh, we get another chance at the arms.
And I was like, okay, fine, we'll do it because it's our second day in the park and we've already done all the things that we don't have at home. So now we're going to do this ride that we have at home.
And we did it.
And I saw those Dementors' hands and I said, oh my God, that made the more of a difference than I ever could have imagined.
Yeah. And now every time we go,
and I was so scared of them.
Every time we go, I'm like, oh, should we ride the arms? Or we see like the castle, like, there's the arms ride.
Yeah. Although, you know what? Last time I rode Forbidden Journey a few weeks ago, because you know how in Hollywood they have the lighting in the Dementor scene turned up a little bit more.
Yeah.
And you can see all the Dementors that are hanging above you, that they do exist in Orlando, but they were deemed too scary. And so they turned the lights off so you can't see them. Last time I rode it, I did see them.
Oh, good.
I don't know if it was just that the lights, I don't know if the lights are turned up or if my eyes were adjusted to the dark because it was already nighttime when we rode it.
Probably that.
But I was like, I see them. They're there. And I wasn't scared of them this time. I was just like, hey, cool, look. I can see them. But in Hollywood, I was definitely very scared seeing them.
Yeah. Yeah. And also knowing that something is there, some big giant looming thing, but it's not lit up.
To me, yeah, that's the thing is to me,
scary.
It's thinking you know what a thing is and then you see something you've never seen before.
Yeah.
And it's like it's fear of the unknown. It's like, I thought I knew and there's a thing that I thought isn't supposed to be there.
Yeah.
And that Carnotaurus really scared me.
Yeah. And he's smaller. It's just the head.
Yeah.
And if you were to look at it, you could see his little glow in the dark teeth. And I think that's fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a few B modes for different ones. The first Carnotaurus you see, if he's broken, there's a static one to the right of that, but he's always covered with like a camouflage netting. So if he breaks, they just move the camouflage netting to the broken one, and then boom, one additional dinosaur extra large.
Yeah.
And then what's the other B mode? I mean, the Pteranodon that drops in front of you, he used to like fly along a track and kind of dip down.
And I do remember that.
I do remember that too, because that was the moment in the ride. So when my mom said that's like Star Tours,
yeah,
I was sitting there, eyes closed, zooming all around. And then for a second I said, you know what? I'm going to open my eyes a little bit. Yeah. And I did. And then he flew down right above me. And I thought he was going to hit my head. And I said, nope, eyes are closed.
Yeah.
And that's all I remember.
Yeah. I think what we love so much about this ride is that it was like unafraid to scare children.
Yeah.
Like that was the goal.
At a Disney park, a park where families and children live.
Yeah.
They wanted to scare them.
This was like, they were like, okay, let's make Disney rides scary. Let's do Alien Encounter. Let's do Dinosaur, Tower of Terror. Like we want to be scary.
And that's all Michael Eisner.
That's Michael Eisner just wanted to attract
Superstar Limo, scary.
Attract teenagers and older kids, because I think he felt that Universal or other more like roller coaster parks were kind of, once kids grew up, they were like, we don't want to go to Disney anymore. And he was like, we need to get something for those older kids to want to come back. Yeah. And so that's Dinosaur, that's Tower of Terror. It was Alien Encounter.
Big Thunder.
Yeah.
Splash Mountain.
Yeah. Both of those, I think.
Mostly Splash Mountain.
Yeah. I think it's really funny that Splash Mountain was like, oh, we got to get teenagers interested in coming back to the park. Let's make a Splash Mountain. Let's make a ride based on a movie that people cannot see. Yeah. We won't let them, but we will let them go on a ride.
Yep. And let's make a ride based on a movie that people will see once and think that was fine. Or make it their whole personality.
And that's Dinosaur?
Yeah.
Or Avatar?
No, both. I guess both. But real quick before we get too sidetracked, when Chris rode it the second time, we are walking down the stairs into the load platform, and a vehicle pulls up next to us, and all you hear is a kid just start sobbing, crying, and then I went and Chris started laughing as loud as he could. I said, I'm gonna miss this.
Yeah.
It's a rite of passage.
It is.
Just like the Na'vi ride the mighty Ikron is their rite of passage. A child must ride Dinosaur
and be terrified.
It's a rite of passage. We all did it.
I think it is. We may have said this on the show before too. It's good for kids to be scared.
Yeah.
In a safe environment.
Yes.
Like on a ride.
But they don't know it's safe, but I know it's safe.
Yeah. And I think that Disney is so afraid to scare kids now, and it sucks. It a little bit sucks. Yeah.
It really sucks.
Like, I think it's good. I think it's really good. I was so scared.
Call us evil, call us villains, but it's good.
It's character building. It really is. Like,
Every
I
single
think it's
thing.
important. I think it's important for kids to face fears and to do things that are scary for them. That's good for them, I think. And especially because it is safe.
Yeah.
You know, like, you're at a ride, you're at a park, you're at a place that you know nothing bad is going to happen to you. Or like the adults at least do. So like, we're going to get you on there. You might be scared. You might be traumatized. You might cry. But I know that you were safe. And hey, this is a learning experience.
Yeah.
You know, like, I think that's good. I really do. And I don't have kids yet. Maybe when I do, if that day ever comes, maybe I'll feel differently. But I don't think I will. Like, I'm going to be like, all right, we're going to go on Jurassic Park River Adventure. And I'm not going to be, it's going to be scary. And that's why we're doing it. Like,
yeah, I don't know if I'd say, but that's the thing. If you tell a kid it's scary, they might think it's really scary.
Yeah, that's true.
So if you say, oh, let's see this ride and see what you think.
Right. And I'll say so I have like a little niece. And,
yes.
And, she went to Universal a bunch of times. And when she started going, she was not tall enough to do anything. So now, once she started getting tall enough to do more things, then it was like, okay, she's tall enough, but do we think she's ready? Mm-hmm. And so one of those was River Adventure, Jurassic Park. And her mom, my cousin, was like, I don't think I want to take her on that. I think it's going to be too scary. And so I talked to her and I was like, hey, we're going to go on a ride, or there's a ride you can go on now. And it has dinosaurs on it. And they're all pretend, but some of them are scary. But they're all pretend. Mm-hmm. Do you want to do it? And also there's a big waterfall at the end. We're going to go down a big waterfall. And there's going to be scary dinosaurs, but they're all pretend. And she's like, okay, if they're pretended, that's okay. We can do that. I was like, okay, let's do it. And she hated it. She was crying. She was terrified. And she was like, I know you said they were going to be scary, but I didn't know they were going to be that scary. Because she also was like, maybe we'll see my favorite dinosaur. And I was like, well, what is your favorite dinosaur? She goes, the T-Rex. I was like, you know what? I think we might be in luck on this ride. We might see one. I think you're going to be, let's go.
You're going to love or hate him.
Her, Tiffany.
Yes.
So she was terrified. And I was like, but you know what? You're okay. And you did it. And you're going to think back on this when you're a little older and you're going to laugh about it. Yeah. And you're going to remember the time that you went on it and you were so scared you cried. And she did not care about the drop. I was like, what about falling? Was that fun? She was like, yeah, I didn't care about that. That was fine. The dinosaur was really scary.
Yeah, it's a rite of passage.
Yeah, it's
and
good.
Even to ride dinosaur and just be like, I think it depends on who you're with. Like if the adult is like, wee, like look how much fun we're having. Yeah. I think that helps, but
it does for sure.
But yeah, so back to my history a little bit.
Yeah.
I went on it when I was little, not like Star Tours. And then after that, we didn't really go to Animal Kingdom a lot. But one year, we kind of go, like you said, every year. And one year we went, I got to pick the park we go to. And so I said, okay, on the last day that we're here, I want to go to Animal Kingdom. Mm-hmm. There's that dinosaur ride I want to look at again because I'm a little bigger and I think I would like it.
Yeah.
And I like the movie. My family was like, okay, cool. So we went, and it was the rainiest day of the trip. And so it was raining. We did not get to ride anything else. Everest was not open yet. I wouldn't have wanted to go. I'm not a big boy yet.
Yeah.
So the safari wasn't really going. Other things were not done. So the dinosaur was like the only thing we could do.
Yeah.
I remember going into that area. I remember riding on that ride and still thinking, this is terrifying.
Yeah.
And I don't think I'm okay on this. And that was the last I remember of it until I moved here.
Okay.
And when I moved here, I said, I want to go get to know Animal Kingdom a little more. I got my annual pass.
Yeah.
And I went there like once a week.
I did the same thing when I got my first annual pass.
Yeah.
Because again, it was the park that I had the least experience in.
Yeah, I wanted to know the layout and like figure out
explored all the
stuff.
animal trails.
Yep.
I was just like, there's so many things in this park I've never seen because my family didn't care.
Yeah.
and now it's up to me. I'm here by myself. I would just go alone and just be like, what is here? I want to see whatever it is.
Yeah, me too. And I was a substitute teacher when I moved here for a few years. And when I did that, I would like pick schools based on Disney. I'd be like, oh, okay, I could go to Disney today, and or I'll go to Disney tomorrow because I picked this school.
Yeah.
So I'll plan on it, and I'll just go in my like shirt and tie and finish out the park and go home. And then while like the kids were at lunch or something, I'd go on my phone and look for
fast passes.
For fast passes on which park I wanted to go to. So I was like, oh, if I got Test Track, I'm going to Epcot. Oh, if I got Frozen, I'm going to Epcot.
Yeah.
Oh, I got Dinosaur? Oh, no. I would get Flight of Passage.
Okay.
Like, oh, cool. I got Flight of Passage. Dinosaur is going to be a walk-on.
Yeah.
Or at the end of the day, 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So if I ever did that, I would get the Flight of Passage, go ride that, go ride Dinosaur, and then just keep looping it.
Yeah.
And like just riding it over and over. And that was my favorite thing to do. Mm-hmm. And I got to love the ride. I mean, it made me feel like a kid.
Yeah.
That ride.
Yeah, I think that's true.
It's one of the only things that, yes, I was terrified of it, but I still being in that area, looking at Aladar and his little face made me feel like a kid.
I think, yeah. And also just the way that the whole thing is so in the dark and it just shakes you around so much that like, it's kind of impossible to know kind of what's about to happen. And it does kind of jostle you around in a way that makes you feel like a kid just because you're just like, I'm just getting thrown around in a way that like, there's no way you can prepare for it.
Yeah.
And that to me it was part of the fun of like, makes you feel like a kid. And it just is so like funny and exciting to ride every time.
It's so good. And even when we went to Disneyland and I went on Indiana Jones, I thought like, I think Dinosaur's better.
That I don't agree with. I do like the Indiana Jones ride at Disneyland.
I do like it too. I think it's
better.
perfect. I think it's a perfect
like it
ride.
better. But it was one of those things where I was like, I like this version better in Disneyland. I'm glad that the one we have is Dinosaur.
Yes.
I'm glad that they're different from each other. I'm glad that it's not just copy paste same ride on both coasts.
Yeah.
Same track, same vehicle, maybe the same movements. Cool. Everything else about it is different, and I love that.
Like when we didn't have Transformers and we had Spider-Man and California had Transformers.
Yeah.
I thought that was cool that we both had different things, but now we have Transformers in a different park. It is cool that we have that.
Yeah.
But right now with the Dinosaur being gone, I will say I think that is a mistake.
Oh yeah. No, me too. 100%.
I think I'd rather live in a world where I can go to California and see my friend Indiana Jones and still be in a world where Dinosaur is here and I can ride that.
Yeah.
Because I'm also fearful for the future of the Indiana Jones Stunt Spectacular.
Oh, true. Yeah.
And Star Tours.
Yeah.
I think those two are on a big choppy block and they're close to each other.
Yeah.
That they would make a big giant new area themed to like Zootopia. If that happens, I'm so mad. Don't do that. Don't
if
listen to
Zootopia
me.
goes in Hollywood Studios,
Yeah.
I would never go to Disney again.
Yeah. Don't listen to this, Disney. Don't do that. But yeah, I fear for both of those things.
Yeah. No, me too. Me too.
And Dinosaur has always been for the last few years.
Those
it's going. It's going to be Indiana Jones. Oh,
Yeah.
it's closing. It's going to be closing. Oh,
And I was
now
like,
it's for sure
shut
closing.
up. That would be the worst if they did that.
And I had a feeling. I was like, oh, this is probably gone.
Yeah.
There's nothing coming to it, and there's no new dinosaur movie coming out.
Yeah, but like that's the thing is that yes, it is in a way tied into the movie, but it also is such a standalone thing separate from the movie that it doesn't matter that nobody cares about the movie.
Yeah.
Because the ride is its own thing.
Yeah.
You know? And so like the movie doesn't affect the ride to me. But like if they had changed, I think almost it might have been better if they had gone back to Countdown to Extinction instead of calling it Dinosaur.
Yeah.
And just be like, this is an original ride. There's like the Disney parks are no stranger to rides that are original to the park.
But I don't think they care anymore.
They don't. But if that company was run by anyone who knew what was good about it, they would. I think the smarter thing to do, and not like right now, but like years ago, like when it was clear that people don't care about that dinosaur movie. Be like, okay, you know what? Never mind. Let's just change the name back to Countdown to Extinction. And this is Animal Kingdom's version of like a Haunted Mansion, a Pirates of the Caribbean.
Living with the land.
You're right. A ride that is invented for the park and if you want, you could make the argument that like the Dinosaur movie is like the Pirates of the Caribbean movie, you know.
Yeah.
It's like it's kind of based on it, but also like it makes its own story, you know.
Yeah. I think for them, when Primeval Whirl, something happened with that where they couldn't really open it again.
Yeah, I don't know.
And like they
what
couldn't get the
happened.
parts or something. I don't know. And that was an off the shelf ride,
Yeah.
but they just never opened it again. And then they demolished it in 2021. And we never really knew it was closing, or it said like, oh, reopening soon, and then never reopened again.
Yeah.
Even when I moved here, I didn't get to ride it.
That was one of my, also like every time I went to Animal Kingdom, ride that.
Yeah, and that
rides.
still exists in Disneyland, and we did it, and it's Goofy's Sky School.
Yeah.
So it's just a cat and mouse roller coaster.
Right.
And they
Wild
used
Mouse.
to Wild Mouse, yes. They used to have it at Busch Gardens, and that one
Mhm.
would change the name. They change it to like whatever roller coaster was coming out next. Like it was called Cheetah Chase.
Okay.
And they're like, shoot, we want to do a cheetah roller coaster. Switch it again. And they'd always rename that ride. But
There's one at Fun Spot Kissimmee.
yep, we call it
We called it Guardians of the Galaxy because it was like loosely space themed and it was just playing music.
yeah, and it spins.
Yeah.
And Primeval Whirl spun too.
Yeah.
But that was to me like, the big thing that this whole land is gone.
Yeah.
If they're getting rid of one of the 3 attractions,
Yeah. True.
they're all gone.
Yeah. That was kind of the beginning of the end, the dark clouds on the horizon.
The meteors are coming.
Yeah. When Primeval World closed, it's like, uh-oh.
Yeah. But if you listen to our first episode about introducing us, I did say Dinosaur was in my top 5 rides.
Did you confirm that?
Yes.
Because you were asking me about it yesterday.
It was my number 5.
Okay.
But to me, it's just so timeless and beautiful and perfect.
Yeah.
But when it opened, what price, how much do you think it was to make?
Oh, like how much did this ride cost to make? I don't know how much. I have no frame of reference for how to guess that. I'm not even going to try to guess.
Okay.
I don't know how much rides cost.
Rides are a lot. It was $40 to $60 million.
Okay.
But they never really said anything for sure about that. Like we don't know that for sure, but that's the estimated guess.
Okay. Yeah.
But I think we should really quick talk about the movie. We did
The Dinosaur movie?
Yes.
Okay.
This movie was released in 2000.
Yeah.
I remember seeing it.
Yeah. I remember being very excited about it and going to see it in the theater.
I remember getting the toys from McDonald's.
I remember playing in a swimming pool after seeing this movie.
With the toys?
No, not with the toys. Just with my own, probably like a pool noodle or some sort of pool toy that floated. And I would kind of like, in my mind, was recreating the egg's journey
Oh, okay.
through the water, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
And like imagining the music and like all the stuff, you know,
Yeah.
from the beginning of that movie. Like I remember playing Dinosaur the egg in the pool.
Little baby Aladar's egg.
Yeah.
Yeah. This movie is a movie they would never make today. It was a movie that was shot on location.
Yeah.
Real practical places and
Locations and sets and backgrounds were all real.
but the dinosaurs themselves were fake.
And
Animated.
This is, I think it is one of the most interesting, because this is Walt Disney Animation Studios.
Yes.
Like this is the same
From the creators of Zootopia.
from the creators of Zootopia and Snow White and Little Mermaid. This is in that lineup of movies. And I think most people would say that the first computer animated Walt Disney animated movie is Chicken Little. But I'm like, you forgot about Dinosaur.
Yeah.
Because Dinosaur, every character is CGI. And yes, they're in live action filmed locations, but the characters are animated. And I think it's interesting that Dinosaur is considered an animated film, but The Lion King, which is made essentially the exact same way, was considered a live action remake.
Oh, true.
You know?
And did they really go into those locations though?
In The Lion King?
Yeah.
I have no idea. I've never seen
I
it.
want to say
don't care
no.
about it.
I don't think they did.
You don't think that
I think it's all
even the
green
locations
screen.
are real?
No.
What would even be green screened? What are they putting on? What do you mean?
I don't know. That whole movie is like fake to me.
It's just computer animated?
Maybe the Jungle Book, because Mowgli is a real person.
Yeah.
I know that they filmed him on a raft, and it was blue.
Yeah.
But Baloo and blue.
Huh?
a blue raft and it was Baloo.
Okay. But
no.
yeah, it is. I think it's such a fascinating movie in terms of like the behind the scenes of it and like the technical aspects of it.
Like they had a big Aladar head they were using as reference.
Oh, okay. Were they?
Like a CGI movie.
Okay.
Like there's Thanos' fist and Hulk's hand.
And I remember even like this is back in the era of like movie surfers on Disney Channel and showing kind of like how the backgrounds were not just locations that were filmed, but like composites of multiple locations where it was like, okay, the skyline and the tree line is from like Hawaii, but then the actual like horizon line is Florida, and then the ground is from like Montana or something.
Wow.
Like they would just like kind of piece together different elements of real locations and make it look like prehistoric, like whatever pieces they needed.
That's cool.
So I remember that being an element of it, and I was just like, that's so cool. What a crazy way to make a movie that still to me is so impressive. And this movie to me is like kind of like Avatar, where the technical aspects of just like how it was made is so incredible, and then the movie itself, like I just don't care about it.
Yeah, I think it did take like 10 years to make this movie.
Probably, yeah, I would believe it for sure.
Yeah, I didn't know that. That's cool. Like Pangea itself.
Yes. Yes.
But yeah, the toys for this movie, I remember being like a few of the dinosaurs, and then the monkeys could click on the back of the Styracosaurus character.
Okay.
And I think they talked. But then they also had 4 hand puppets.
Oh, I remember those. Were those like Happy Meal toys or Burger
Yes.
King?
Happy Meal, McDonald's, Burger King toys.
Okay.
Oh, not Burger King. Happy Meal toys.
McDonald's.
And I remember having like the Aladar, Carnotaurus, the girl, and Kron. And I would play with those in the pool.
I think I had the Carnotaurus.
I had all of them. I definitely had all of them. But pulling out like Aladar coming out of the water, like the way that he looked all wet from the pool looked just like the movie to me.
Okay.
And I thought that was so cool as a little me. I was like, wow, that's like, these dinosaurs are real.
Yeah.
And there's a ride of this at Disney.
Yeah.
And I like that, but I'm scared of it.
Yeah. So yeah, we watched the movie earlier in the week, and it's nostalgic because this is, I remember like when my family got DVDs, this was one of the ones we had like early on.
I had the VHS of this.
And so I remember watching this DVD a lot just because like it was one of the few we had. And I think even then I didn't really love the movie, but I did like the look of it. I liked the vibe of it, but I think I knew I didn't really like the characters or like the storyline that was being told.
I did. I liked everything about it. The score, the beautiful score by James.
The score is incredible.
James
the score is the
Newton
best
Howard.
thing about the movie.
Same person who did The Grinch.
Oh, okay. Yeah. He's R.I.P., right?
No.
No?
Maybe?
Or is that... There's another James Horner?
Horner. James Horner might be the Grinch, actually.
Yeah, so James Newton Howard's score, it's really good. And I just remember we were watching this movie the other night, and there's the scene towards the beginning where Aladar they're getting ready for like the monkey mating like ritual.
James Horner has passed away, and he did The Grinch. James Newton Howard is still alive, and he did Dinosaur.
And what else?
Atlantis, Hunger Games, Treasure Planet, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
Oh, interesting.
Batman Begins.
Okay.
Not the
Dark
other
Knight.
one. Not. Oh no, The Dark Knight. He did do The Dark Knight.
Really? With Hans Zimmer?
Maybe.
Because I thought Hans Zimmer did
you're right. Hans Zimmer did that. Waterworld.
Whoa, great.
That's a good one.
Very good. Another movie where like the score is better
good.
than the movie.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's really good. That feels kind of Mummy to me too. Who did Mummy?
Mummy is someone different. Jerry Goldsmith, very similar.
Oh yeah, it does feel very similar to Waterworld. So yeah, this movie. Oh yes, so the monkeys are getting ready for a mating ritual at the beginning of the movie, and Aladar is kind of teasing them, and he does like a kissing, like a and I remember even as a child seeing Aladar's mouth do the puckered lips shape and being just like felt icky inside. I was like, something about that is so gross to me. Aladar's lips puckering up. I hated it. And watching, it was something I hadn't thought about in over a decade, probably, since the last time I saw this movie. And sitting here on this couch watching that movie and knowing in my bones of like something gross is about to happen and then seeing it and being like, ugh, look at his gross lips.
You know who does like those lips?
Who?
Dr. Seeker. Probably. We'll find out later.
Yeah.
That was a joke that I made all night.
Yeah, we kept talking about
like
Aladar's
why does Dr. Seeker want Aladar specifically?
Yeah, well, I have a lot of questions when we get more into the ride experience.
There will be questions, yes.
I think there's a lot of things I have to say about it. But right now, I want to finish talking about the movie, then we'll take a break and we'll come back and we'll talk about our last day in the ride,
yes.
like everything about it.
There's only a few more things I want to talk about the movie.
Yeah.
There was a few quotes I wrote down.
Okay.
One of them mostly, where the monkey is talking about the older monkey, the like comedic relief monkey.
Yeah.
And he says, I heard back in the day the old monkey was quite the swinger.
Oh, that's right. And we both looked at each other like, whoa, Disney movie.
This is for children.
This is in 2000.
This ride is not scary, I bet. Why do Aladar and some of the dinosaurs have names, but then also, and then they talk, but then why don't the Carnotauruses have names, and why don't they talk?
Yes.
And Spike, who's the little spiky dinosaur,
right,
who is kind of like a dog to them.
Yeah.
Why does he bark and throw sticks and not talk?
Yeah. There's no content. I have similar questions about the Cars universe.
Oh, yeah.
But the dinosaurs world, most dinosaurs are people, but one of them is a dog, and then the Carnotauruses are like just monsters.
Yes, and the monkeys also know how to speak dinosaur and are friends with them if they grew up with them.
Yeah, that's
if they
true.
raised a dinosaur to be an adult, they can all talk to each other.
Yeah.
But I thought it would be funny if like the Carnotauruses had a voice.
Yeah.
But they're like, oh, hello, it is me, Carnotaurus.
I am kind of glad that they don't talk.
Me too.
Because
they would definitely be like,
go around the corner.
They're like they are more like a force of nature.
Yeah.
Whereas Kron is the actual villain of the movie.
Yes.
Well,
the villain of the movie is meteors. But yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, not yet. We don't see the villain of the movie. They all live in the end.
Yeah.
It ends.
Does Kron live?
I
feel like
no.
He dies, right?
He dies.
Yeah. Spoilers for Dinosaur.
Oh yeah, if you've never seen Dinosaur, Kron dies.
Yeah. I feel like he's the actual like antagonist, right? It's like he is.
Yeah, he's like a bull-headed dinosaur that everybody keeps saying, "Hey, don't do that," and then he does it.
He rules by fear. His authority is from people being afraid of him.
Yes,
and he is very much the weak deserve to die, the strong deserve to live.
Yes, nobody should listen to anybody but me. Whatever Aladar is saying is fake news.
Yes.
Don't listen to him.
Yeah.
This movie came out in 2000 and has nothing to do with today.
Aladar is trying to bring illegal monkeys into this community. And they don't belong here.
Yes.
And get them out.
Get them out. And also the big long neck dinosaur is British. Why?
Yeah, that's true.
Why is she British? Is there a British?
She's old.
I guess because all the Earth is one big thing.
Yeah, that British accent.
She's from the British part of Pangea.
Yeah, so the part of the Pangea that she's from becomes England.
Yeah,
that becomes British, and Aladar's from Pangea, America.
Yeah, but what do you? Okay, if they made a sequel to this movie, what would it be? I don't know.
Okay, so I did fall asleep and not see the end of the movie when we were watching.
In the end of the movie, so they're trying to get to like the nesting grounds where they can all mate and continue dinosaur life. But
Yeah.
they travel back and forth throughout
Yeah, I
their
don't know why they
lives
don't just live
to stay there. Maybe during the
It
Ice
looks
Age
great.
or
It's
during the winter it gets really cold, so they have to move.
Maybe. From what I remember of this movie, the nesting grounds is like an oasis.
Yeah, it
right?
is.
Like I remember the stupid funny monkey. He like surfs on a little log.
He does, yeah.
Because
big
British lady
British-
jumps in the water and makes a wave.
Yeah. This is a good movie.
And it's all green and lush. It's like The Land Before Time, another movie that I don't remember that much about, but I know I watched a lot as a child. Sometimes I put that movie on at work and somebody will walk into the room and be like, who put this movie on? Why are you doing this to us? And I'm like, what do you mean? It's a fun cartoon movie. And they're like, you don't remember this movie? How horribly tragic it is? And I was like, oh, no, not really.
I don't.
No, apparently it's a real tearjerker.
I know that like the dad, like Littlefoot's family dies, but maybe. I don't remember it. Well, I do remember watching it and loving it, but
yeah. Steven Spielberg.
Steven Spielberg.
Produced.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He looked at it and said, "That's good."
He said, put my name on that.
Yeah.
I like it. So yes, dinosaur movie. The other thing I remember, you said you have quotes. Do you have more quotes?
No, that's it.
Okay. I remember.
Well, I have one, but I'll save it for the very end. It's a sad one.
Oh, okay. I remember they're sure that there's going to be water on the other side of the mountain because they're all so thirsty. They've been walking
they know
so
this
long.
this is where a pool was.
Yeah, a big watering hole.
Yeah.
They get there, it's dry. It's all dried up.
Bone dry.
Climate change even then was starting.
Yeah.
Like,
And Crone said, "It's not real.
Yeah.
Climate change is not real.
It's not
Whoever
real.
says
There's
it,
never water here.
there was never water. I'm right. Let's keep going."
And then Aladar realizes, there's water underneath. You have to dig for it. It's like the waterbed.
You have to dig and press because Big
press
Dinosaur
down.
Put her feet on it and found it.
The original French press.
Yes.
You just
the British press.
Yes, step down onto the ground to make water. And so big British lady, she
Oh, this quote? Yeah.
yeah, well,
I left this one out, but go ahead.
I don't remember the quote. I just
I
remember
know
my
it.
feeling of it. So he digs. Oh wait. Okay, I think I know what quote you're talking about. Aladar digs a little bit and he sees water. He's like, okay, big lady,
Push your foot down.
Push your foot down right here. And she pushes down and it like falls through the ground a little bit and it fills up with water in the shape of
dirty,
her.
gross water.
With muddy foot water. And everyone's like, yum, 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 delicious water from feet and with dirt in it.
They're dinosaurs. They don't know.
I know, they don't care.
They don't have Zephyr Hills.
The water
They don't
that
have
they're
Fiji.
drinking is brown.
Yeah. And the monkey says, "Do you want to say it or do you want me to?"
You say it because I'm not sure that I remember it for exactly.
He
but
cheers and says, "I knew I liked big girls."
yes, that's the one.
Yep.
I think he is. I don't like him.
No, me neither.
He is the obligatory like, oh well, we gotta have a character that's like funny,
Funny and kind of horny.
and everything he says it sucks.
Yeah.
I don't like anything he says. Actually,
Yeah, even when Aladar's like, "I think I have a little crush on that lady dinosaur that looks just like me but is purple."
yeah, I think I fell in love with the first female dinosaur I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah, I like her and she looks just like me.
Yeah.
And then he hides behind her, behind Aladar's head, and he like hoots and hollers at her.
Oh yeah.
Clearly in a different voice.
Yes. She looks back and she's like, look at that jerk.
Well, no, she
who's
says that, kids, is what we call a jerkosaurus.
a jerkosaurus, which is not a good joke.
No.
And
They making dinosaur jokes? Okay.
yeah. Yeah, who's naming them sauruses?
Yeah, how do they know?
They don't know.
They don't.
Good thing the current day paleontologists knew how they all called each other.
Oh, how they communicated.
Yeah.
This is a jerkosaurus, but we named him Aladar.
Aladar.
An iguanodon. Not an asaurus, even.
No. Yeah, she's
She's wrong on all accounts.
Yes. but she looks back and he's hooting and hollering going, whoa, hey, baby. Hey.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, well, I like shake that thing. You got fries with that? Blah, blah, blah. And like his mouth is not moving. She's heard him talk. That's clearly not his voice.
She
She's
said,
like,
that
jerk ventriloquist dinosaur back there.
That sounds like a dirty looking monkey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I have anything else to say about this movie. I think it's not that good. It's not terrible. Like, I think it's fine. But it is very forgettable, and it makes sense why people don't really think or talk about it.
Yeah, I love it.
Okay.
They should make a live action version of it.
Yeah, they should. I can't wait to see the Broadway musical.
Oh,
coming
yeah.
to Disney Cruise Lines. The
Only to
Dinosaur
the cruise
musical.
lines. The quote I'll leave us with for the movie before we go to commercial
Yeah.
is the last quote of the movie. Also, the end of the movie, yeah, they end up in this Korean oasis, and then they kind of leave it ominous, like, this is where we live for the rest of our lives, and it's good and nothing bad happens.
Yeah.
But I know that somewhere after this movie, a group of 12 tourists
Yes.
get sent back to save one of these dinosaurs
Yeah.
and bring him out of his comfort zone
Yeah. In
and
the late
save his
Cretaceous
life
period.
to live the rest of his life on Earth in the future with no other dinosaurs.
Yeah. He gets brought back to sometime between 2000
Between 1998
and 2026.
and 2026, and that's it.
Yeah.
Definitely nowhere past that.
No.
And then he just is there,
Yeah.
and we don't know what happens to him. But he lives, and he has to know that the rest of his friends and family are dead.
Yeah.
And is that a curse?
It's like Captain America.
He's just like Captain America. I want that movie. That's the sequel.
You're right. That is the sequel. I would love so
Aladar,
much.
present day Aladar.
Dinosaur 2.
Dinosaur 2.
Dinosaur 2, where
Aladar and you.
a rogue scientist sends a time travel group back in time to save this one dinosaur, and then he gets brought back to modern day, and he's hanging out with. He's just wandering around the Dino Institute.
Yeah.
And who knows what else happens? He doesn't meet another lady dinosaur to fall in love with.
No, he can't procreate.
No,
That's it.
it's
Him and he's dead. He has a son too. He has some kid because he has a kid with Lady Aladar at the end.
Oh,
So he left his baby to die.
it's like Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
How?
In Close Encounters of the Third Kind, Richard Dreyfuss leaves his wife and kids to go away on a UFO.
He does?
Yeah,
Whoa, spoiler alert for that movie.
yeah.
I don't remember that.
Which is why in Lasercats, the Steven Spielberg one, the SNL digital short, it's like a parody of every Steven Spielberg movie. And then at the end, the Lasercats mothership comes down, and Andy, what's his name? Admiral Spaceship.
Yeah.
He's walking towards it, and then Bill Hader's character is like, wait, but Admiral Spaceship, what about your wife and kids? And he turns around, he looks at him, and he goes, fuck them. And he gets on the UFO. Which I think Steven Spielberg has gone on record and said, like, that's a movie made by a guy in his 20s who does not have a family. And that now that movie would, if he made that movie now, it would end very differently.
Okay.
Yes. But that's Aladar. He leaves his wife and kids, but it's not his choice.
No,
he gets abducted.
He's just helping a group of 12 people in a vehicle he's never seen,
Yes.
holding up a tree for people that he doesn't know what they are,
Yeah.
to then be pulled into the future by a digital net. Yeah, I don't know what their plan was for any sequels for this movie. It seemed like they did want this to become a franchise, but it didn't, because obviously what do you do?
Right.
But I know in my heart, and even when we watched the movie, I said, Kenneth, when do you think the time rover goes back in this movie? And you said, I don't think it does. I don't think it has anything to do with this
I don't think
movie.
the canon is shared.
And I said, no, you are wrong. It is shared. Why would they name the ride that?
Well, watching the movie before remembering like when we are there in the ride, as that first meteor that hits at the beginning of the movie, I was like, and just around the corner, there's a time rover driving around, like right behind the camera.
Yeah. But no, it's way in the future.
Yeah, it's later.
Okay, but the quote that the end of the movie, we'll say it and then we'll go right to commercial.
Okay.
It says, none of us really know what changes, big or small, lie ahead. One thing is certain, our journey's not over. We can only hope that in some small way, our time here will be remembered. And that happened, and I started crying watching that movie. I said, tomorrow is the day that they're going to kill my friend.
Yeah.
and you'll find out more about the friend after this.
After this. Hey, welcome back.
We're back after no commercials, probably. But
No.
in the future, if you have a time rover and go to the future,
Yeah.
hopefully we have commercials.
Maybe there's a commercial there. Who knows?
I wanted really quick before we get into the queue and the ride and the pre-show and what
Yeah.
happened that day. I want to talk a little bit about Restaurantosaurus
Restaurantosaurus, that's right. Okay.
and the backstory of the area.
Of the whole Dinoland, and this is something that we were sitting in the restaurant and you were like, do you want me to explain the story now or do you want me to do it on the show? And my first instinct was saying, oh, explain it to me on the podcast. But then I was like, wait, no, explain it now because I want to be able to see it in person and understand what you're talking about.
Because you can't come back tomorrow and see it.
No. So you did tell me what the story was then, and I was able to look around and be like, oh, okay, yeah, you're right. That makes sense. There's that thing right there. There's that thing there.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Okay, I get it now.
So,
and when you explain it, we'll talk more about kind of what we said then.
So yes. So this is the story. I kind of do want to do a full Dinoland episode one day.
Okay.
So I don't want to get too deep into it. I'm just going to do a quick overview. So the area, like the fictional town, is called Diggs County. And in 1967, they discovered a T-Rex skeleton, the world's first T-Rex skeleton, like fully
intact
in what became the boneyard, like the Dig play area.
Yeah.
And that is what started the whole boom of the dino area in Diggs County. And so the Dino Institute came in and they set up shop in an old fishing lodge. And then from there, they did a lot of research and found more dinosaurs and things. And next door, Chester and Hester owned a gas station. And this was an old couple. And they saw how everything was going and how the boom was going, and now people are going to visit. And in the old Dino Institute, they had a museum and everything for people to come and visit. And then eventually Dr. Marsh came in and she helped fund more bigger projects and build the new Dino Institute instead of staying in the old one. And then they moved all the museum stuff over there. And then Chester and Hester eventually got the fishing lodge, which was the Dino Institute, and turned that into Restaurantosaurus.
Yeah.
And so with that, they also took their old part. They had their gas station that they turned into a Dinosaur. They called it a dinosaur store.
Yeah.
To sell Route 66 style. This whole thing is like a Route 66 style roadside attraction.
Yeah.
And then they took their parking lot and turned it into a little carnival.
Yeah.
And so that's how we get Dinoland USA.
Yeah.
That's how we get Chester and Hester's Dinorama. And the two rides they put there were Primeval World that we talked about and Triceratops Spin.
Yeah, which is Dumbo.
And a few carnival games with dinosaur prizes. And there's also little photo ops of dinosaur, cartoon dinosaurs driving. And the big giant Cementosaurus is what he was named. A big giant dinosaur. And you close your eyes and picture Dinoland and you see him.
Yeah.
He's a big long neck dinosaur, Patasaurus. And there was a funhouse mirror gags and just little stuff all over.
Yeah.
But it was very
kitschy.
Very kitschy, very cheap looking. And that's what families went there and they're like, why is this here?
Yeah.
Why is this in a Disney park? But if you really take a step back and look at the story, you're like, oh, it makes sense.
Right. And my question was, how was that story communicated in the actual land?
By people knowing.
How would you know that if it wasn't explained to you by someone who knows?
Yeah, and I don't think
there is a way to know that. I don't think anyone
it's by
would
going with someone who knows, like me, and saying, let me show you all this fun stuff.
Right. Because I don't think anyone would ever go into Restaurantosaurus and just be like, oh, I understand what this is.
Oh, this is the old Dino Institute.
Yeah.
And that was a fishing lodge turned Dino Institute.
Hester. I see it. I see it.
Yes,
How the dots connect. Because to me, it always felt like, okay, there's this little carnival thing and Restaurantosaurus is whatever. I don't really understand how that what the theming of that is. And then there's Dinosaur, which feels completely unrelated to everything else.
But it really works.
I mean, yeah, it does in a way if you understand how the story plays out. But like, there was never like a comic book, that explained the story of Chester and Hester and the Dino Institute. Chester, Hester, Dr. Marsh, and Dr. Seeker, like how their story unfolded and became this Dino, country USA or whatever. Dinoland USA. That like. I think after you told me that story, I was just like, none of the other lands in this park require that much knowledge to even understand why it is what it is.
Oh yeah, this is Africa. Done.
Africa. Yeah.
Asia.
The end.
Done.
And are there more stories to it?
Yes,
Probably yes. Like
for sure.
Harambe Village, I'm sure has like characters and storylines and like, oh, this person owns this shop and it used to be, their mom's house and then they turned it into a little bakery.
And now they serve chicken nuggets.
Yeah. Like I'm sure that those stories exist, but like if you don't know those stories, you don't walk in there and you're just like, what the heck is this? But Dinoland, you walked in and you're just like, I don't understand what any of this is or how it goes together. And if you understand the story, it does make sense, but it requires so much understanding for it to make sense.
Yeah. But that's kind of the basic. Yeah, it's hard. We don't know how we get there, but if you ask someone or I guess read a lot of the stuff in restaurant stores, you kind of get that.
Yeah, maybe. Because we were sitting in the room, we ate in the room that was like the rec room.
Yes, the hip joint.
The hip joint.
So we'll break this restaurant down.
Okay.
So when you walk in and order, the ordering station, that's like the main fishing lodge area.
Mm.
And then they turn that into like a place where people could get food that lived there.
Okay.
And a lot of the interns from the Dino Institute live there.
Yeah.
And I'm unsure of if they still live there or not. They might.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, it seems like
in the timeline of the ride and everything, I think they still might live there.
It kind of seems like they do because of all the stuff that's still in there.
Yeah.
And
then to the left it looks like there's a lot of fossils on the wall and big fireplaces, and that was the old museum.
Okay.
And connected to that are two separate little rooms. One of them was just that, and then the garage. And in the garage is like a big like aluminum can looking garage, and you can see it from outside, and that's where Launchpad McQuack used to meet in front, and now Donald meets there.
Yeah.
Well, he did. But inside there's like paintings on the walls that are done with oil from like the oil cans that were left behind.
Oh, okay.
And they look like little dinosaurs and like hand dinosaurs that they make like out of their hands. And then hanging above that is a Time Rover engine.
Oh, cool.
So there's like a lot of little things.
Yeah.
And then to the right of the ordering area is the cabin and lodge room, which is where they would sleep. So there's bunks up above that. And there's any sort of, if you close your eyes and think of a dinosaur thing or anything related to dinosaurs, it was in there.
Yeah.
There was so much stuff on the walls, so much like tacky little fun stuff, so many bulletin boards and little things. If you read everything, it would take you like a full day to fully see every detail. That's how crazy detailed this place was.
Yeah.
Even you look at it and be like, it's just like an explosion of details. I'm not going to look at it.
Right.
And just eat my chicken nuggets and leave.
Yeah. That is the kind of thing where like when there's so much things in a room, I just don't see any of them.
Right.
Because I'm like, stuff. Okay.
Cool. Dinosaurs, done.
Yeah.
Like there's so much, even beautiful details. Like above that ordering station, there are these chandeliers that had carved or like cutouts of dinosaurs walking along them. Kind of like at Animal Kingdom Lodge or Wilderness Lodge, where there's like bears and stuff around the edges.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But they're dinosaurs.
That's cool.
And there's like dinosaur taxidermy heads on that wall to look like a lodge.
Yeah.
But then you keep going. Yeah, and there's like bunks above in that room, and there's like a Godzilla poster. And then to the right was the hip joint, which was like their rec room.
Right.
And that's where we ate. And connected to that is like an Airstream trailer.
Yeah.
And they made it just to have more seating and stuff, is what the story is. Like they connected it.
Yeah. And there's 2 tables in there, and everyone in the restaurant wanted to eat at them.
Yes. And one lady was sitting in there with a bunch of empty food and no one there, and did not look up to even acknowledge anyone. And then there's another girl sitting like on the edge of her seat ready to jump. And I looked at her and mouthed like, are you going in there? And she said, yes. I said, okay.
Yeah.
Can we 5 join you? Because that's where Caitlin really wanted to eat, in the Airstream.
Yeah.
And then there was another table in there where 3 people were sitting with 2 dogs, and they were parked ready to be in there till the restaurant closed.
Yeah.
So we did not. We ate adjacent to.
Yeah, just like right next to it.
The Airstream.
Yeah, and as you were telling me, like, oh, this is like the rec room. This is the hip joint where they hang out and like have fun.
There's like jukebox on the wall.
And I'm looking like, oh yeah, there's a basketball hoop up there. And I looked right above like our table. There's a poster for the band Dinosaur Jr., which I think is really fun. That's in there. It's a real band that had a song in Guitar Hero. And like the badminton net or whatever.
Net with like little badminton birdies stuck in it.
Yeah.
And they could pull that down if they wanted to play.
Yeah.
Just a lot of fun little details.
Yeah, it is cool.
And the soundtrack is like early 90s, late 90s.
Yeah.
Fun songs, and a lot of songs that have like everybody walk the dinosaur.
Yeah.
Where else am I going to be able to go in a Disney park to hear Bad to the Bone? Is what I was saying while I was in the bathroom. That song was on in the bathroom. I was like, where? That sucks that this is going away. But anyway.
Yeah.
That's Restaurantosaurus.
Yeah.
And the food there is nothing special.
It's fine.
I wish that they had their own
basic
things. It's just cheeseburgers and chicken nuggets. I've gone there a few times, and in my journey of riding Dinosaur a few times, I've gotten chicken nuggets from there and went home and eaten them.
And then where in the storyline is it that they turn it into a McDonald's?
Okay. In the beginning, when this land first opened, it was sponsored by McDonald's.
Yeah.
That will come into play later.
Yes, that's very important.
A very important detail for later. And you probably already know what we're talking about.
Yes.
100% of the people listening to this probably already know.
Yeah.
But
and that also comes into play.
And that does. So in the Restaurantosaurus, it was basically a full service McDonald's.
Yeah.
With a couple other little things. But there were, when there was the tie in with McDonald's, little French fry carts in each park. So refreshment port in Epcot was just McDonald's fries. There's like a little stand that now has beignets for Tiana. That was just McDonald's fries. There's what became Trilobites, which served like bacon barbecue or buffalo tots outside of Dinosaur, still connected to Dinoland. That was just fries.
Okay.
But the Restaurantosaurus was full McDonald's. And I remember going there as a kid and seeing this was a McDonald's and liking that.
Yeah.
And they had exclusive toys you could only get there.
Ooh.
And they were little squirt guns of a pteranodon, a T-Rex, probably a stegosaurus, so like just 4 squirt guns. And they were cheap looking, nothing like crazy, but they were in the like Ronald McDonald old packaging.
Yeah.
So it was like a Animal Kingdom packaging for the toys, not like dollar store or whatever. And on the bottom they say Animal Kingdom.
That's special.
I have them somewhere. I don't know where they are.
You have all of them?
I don't know if I have all of them. I definitely have a few of them.
Okay.
But I remember seeing them and saying, I can only get these toys in this one place.
Yeah.
That's cool to me.
That's special.
One of my favorite details about the McDonald's thing is on the Dinoland USA sign that looked like a national park sign that when you first walk into the land. Underneath it, it had the McDonald's logo, and then it said over 3 billion unearthed.
Oh, that's funny.
Because the over 3 billion served is like McDonald's was their kind of catchphrase.
Yeah.
So over 3 billion unearthed for Dinoland USA.
In the Flintstones live action movie, there's a McDonald's and it says over 3 dozen served.
Do you remember the big long neck dinosaur bridge that you'd walk under?
Yes.
That was called the Olden Gate Bridge.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
That's good.
But yeah, and also Harrison brought up, which I forgot, that and this was, I think, still later, like a few years ago, they had these buckets that when you bought your food,
Oh, yes.
like the kids meal, I think specifically, like if you got chicken nuggets and whatever, it came in a bucket, like a Dinoland USA bucket, and you could take that bucket over to the boneyard and use it to like help dig up bones.
Yeah.
But what I got chicken nuggets or chicken strips. There was chicken and waffle strips.
Yeah.
And they were coated in more of a crunchier batter and powdered sugar, served in a waffle bowl.
Yeah.
Like from an ice cream. And I got Parmesan garlic fries. And I also want to say that I was dressed like Dr. Seeker, the pre-show character.
Yeah.
Which I was very excited about. And I figured a lot of people would be there dressed like that.
Yeah.
But I think at the end, how many did Harrison and Torin got there before us, and they were keeping track of how many they saw.
Yeah.
By the end of the night,
It was 76.
76 Dr. Seekers, 4 Indiana Jones,
Yeah.
1 Doc Brown, and 1 Alan Grant from Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
And 3 people took pictures with me.
Yeah.
And that was a good day.
That was very fun, seeing all the different Seekers.
It was really cool.
They all were in line together for the last ride. A lot of them, at least. Not all of them.
And they invited me to go in there, and I was like, no, I want to stay with my people.
Yeah.
And yeah, we saw a big group of them the first time we got in line. I was like, that was 12 of them. That was a whole vehicle of Seekers.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, that is really funny.
But before, what was I saying about that? Oh, so I got my fries, and my favorite thing to do is to pick up something, be very careful with it, and then drop it on myself.
No.
And I dropped my French fry full of the Parmesan goo, the truffle goo, on my lap, and then it was a stain on me for the rest of the day. So that was cool. But I ate my chicken strips, and then I got to the bowl. I said, what do I do with this? This is just a waffle cone bowl that I want to put ice cream in.
Yeah.
And I took a bite of it. I was like, this is good, but I don't need it.
Yeah.
What do I do with it?
And then we had some other friends that were sitting at a table nearby, which I joined, like I got to Animal Kingdom after you did and met you at Restaurantosaurus. And so I ran into you and Caitlin and Torin and Harrison, and then also some friends, Josh, Zach, and Alexander. And I thought that everyone was all together one group because I know that there are common friends within both of those.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh wow, this is great. Look at what a big group we have. And like we have to sit at 2 separate tables because there's so many of us. And then we start to leave and I was like, oh, are they not coming with us? We're like, oh no, they're not with us. I was like, we all just showed up here at the same time.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Okay.
Because restaurant stores closed at 5 forever. And
okay.
I think everybody kind of tried to do that. And Harrison and Torin ate before us, but then they wanted to go again to get like a little snack.
Yeah. I got the fried chicken sandwich. It was fine. It was good.
Yeah. There's nothing special about the food there, and that sucks. I wish there was like a dino. I feel like back in the day, maybe they had a couple little things.
Yeah.
Like dino chicken nuggets. Do something like that.
It would be easy. But the reason I bring up that other group that we ran into that sat at a table next to us was because as we were leaving, I was like, hey guys, did you know?
Well, I said this joke first.
Oh, okay. And then I said, I'm going to go tell them.
Yeah. So in the queue for Dinosaur, there are 3 pipes.
Yes.
That tie into McDonald's, and they are red, yellow, and white.
Yeah.
And on these pipes are written the chemical formulas for ketchup, mustard, and mayonnaise.
Yes.
And then I found in Restaurantosaurus 3 little push pumps of condiments for ketchup, mustard, and mayonnaise, and I took a picture of them. I said, look, these condiments are references to the pipes that reference McDonald's, that reference them being the chemical formulas for the ride Dinosaur in the McDonald's of the restaurant. So like I just made this long joke about how it was a fake reference.
So then I went and told our other friends, I was like, did you know that the reason why they have ketchup, mustard, and mayo in this restaurant is as an Easter egg reference
to the ride
and the pipes?
To the pipes.
And then immediately my friend Zach pulled up his phone and he said, I took a picture waving goodbye to the pipes. I have it right here.
And then I started to cry.
He like had the picture ready. It was right there.
And then I believe Alexander said, no, that's the fourth picture he took of him waving goodbye to the pipes. Here he is up on the stairs waving goodbye to the pipes. Here he is in the first switchback closest to the pipes. And now here he is at the third one very close to the pipes.
Yeah.
Which ended up being the one that he showed you.
Yeah.
And he took 2 pictures there. And if that doesn't tell you how much love there is for this ride,
is the pipes.
for the pipes in this ride, then I don't know what else.
Okay, so you did the ride one time before I got there.
Yes. Torrin and Harrison did it 6 times total.
Yeah, Torrin had a room at the Animal Kingdom Lodge,
And they got
so that
there,
you could get there
at 6:45.
Yeah,
And the park opened at 7, and the ride did not open until 8.
yeah,
So they wasted an hour. Not they, but like the park wasted an hour of their time.
yeah.
And they rode it, I think, 3 times before we got there.
Okay.
So we got there. We rode it once. I had ridden it before you got there.
Yeah,
So we rode it once, me, Torrin, and Harrison, and Caitlin.
yeah. And then I showed up. We ate at Restaurantosaurus, and then I said, "Well, let's go." My goal was to ride it twice,
Yes.
and spoilers, mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. You made it.
I rode
knew
it
you
twice.
would.
Yes.
But while we were doing that, I said, okay, a few weeks ago, we got a picture with Daisy and Chip and Dale.
Oh yeah.
I said, I want to get a picture with Donald because I know I have pictures with him, but not newer ones.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm wearing my Dr. Seeker costume. That'd be fun. And then I saw like 7 people wearing that in line. I said, he's not going to care. He's going to see the same thing.
Yeah.
And then Caitlin goes, I use the Restaurantosaurus bathroom for the last time and listen to Bad to the Bone.
Yeah.
And Caitlin goes to check to see if Donald is still meeting. And she says, no. I said, okay. So we walk up. We're going up to see Dinosaur 1. And there's a line to get pictures with the Aladar statue
Yeah.
in the fountain. So I said, okay, let's do that first, then get in line.
Yeah.
We get in line. I hear a commotion behind me, a bunch of cheering.
Yeah.
I said, what's this? I turn around. Oh, it's Donald leaving for the last time.
Yeah.
So I run up and look at that. And I see Donald leaving. Oh, no, it's Chip and Dale. Chip and Dale are leaving for the last time. They're like running
In their
down.
dinosaur costumes.
In their
So
cute little dinosaur costumes. We love it. They have like a parade of people just clapping and cheering for them. They're like doing cute little shaking their butts and running down the hall, down and like high-fiving each other. And
Yeah.
they get to the end to the gate and they're all waving at everybody. And I'm watching it all happen and I'm clapping and I'm like tearing up a little bit.
Yeah.
And then Donald and Daisy pop out and join them. And the crowd goes wild. And it got real to me. And I started really crying. And I said, I know that Disney magic exists.
Yeah.
And I just saw it happen.
And it's rare in Disney World nowadays, but
It is rare.
You got to see some.
I got to see some. They hugged. They all just stood there for little photo ops and everybody got it. And I'm in the back crying.
Yeah.
I didn't even want to get close to it. I just watched it happen. And then they all waved goodbye. They shook their little butts at everybody. And they waved goodbye. They all did a big group hug
Yeah.
and left for the last time. And I'm even tearing up right now thinking about it.
Yeah.
And I looked over at somebody, and I'm in my full Dr. Seeker costume. And I just gave them a little like, would you look at that? Like smile.
Yeah.
And they like nodded back at me.
Yeah.
And we all knew that was Disney magic. And then I wiped my tears away and went up to go meet you guys
Yeah.
and take a picture with the Aladar statue.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got in line.
We got in line for the ride.
And this line, okay, so we went with Chris, like I said, and Caitlin saw them. That's when it got really busy
Yeah.
for the first time for them. It got real to them
Yeah.
that this was going to be a long line.
Yeah. This is going to be more popular than maybe it's ever been on a single day.
We think that this line will be longer than Flight of Passage. It's taking over Flight of Passage.
Yes.
And she saw them take out the book that
Yeah.
shows how this queue could be designed to be longer.
Yeah.
And I think that's really funny.
Yeah. They were like, we've never had to make the queue this long before. How do we do it?
And
How
they
does
did it.
Go? Which way does it go? Yeah. They
There's
nailed it. It was
places
perfect.
in that queue that I was like, oh, they like flip-flop this all around and they doubled this up. And Every time we'd go, I'd take pictures with new parts of the queue that I'd never seen before.
Yeah.
Like the raptor that's jumping out.
There's so many statues of dinosaurs that I never knew existed.
Yeah. And
because every other time I ever went on this ride,
it was a 20 to 30 minute wait.
The door on the left.
Or you'd walk around the curve.
Maybe.
To the right, like seeing the big T-Rex head and then to the right.
I don't ever remember seeing that before.
Really?
Yeah.
The big T-Rex head?
No, it was the first time I ever saw that as far as I know.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
But there was parts in the queue to the right that I was like, oh, let me over there. I want to take pictures with those things and look at them.
Yeah.
And I got to.
Yeah, this time we saw every inch of this queue.
So, yeah, we went in. There's two big dinosaurs to the right, and they're big, like, metal statues.
Yeah.
And then you wrap around, and there's a little raptor jumping out of the bushes.
Yeah.
And then there's the Dino Institute logo.
Yeah, I'll say, like, most of the outdoor extended queue... There's some nice statues of dinosaurs, but otherwise it's trees.
It's trees, yeah. And I'm very curious. I think it's gonna be exactly the same for Indiana Jones.
I mean, I guess we'll find out.
Harrison thinks they're gonna like totally gut it and make it so that more queue can fit there.
I don't think so. Disney loves not making enough queue. That's their favorite thing.
I think that when this opens, it'll be a virtual queue, and then we'll not be able to ride it for a few months.
Disney's new way is, why would we make enough queue to hold the amount of people that want to ride this when we could just put tape on the ground?
We could put tape on the ground and make it so they have to use their little phones to try to battle each other for a spot for this ride.
How about instead of building adequate queue space,
we have them fight to the death?
Yeah, we have them enter a lottery. Basically they're all gambling.
We just do a Hunger Games
their entire day.
We'll just do a Hunger Games for them.
Yeah. How about gamble your entire day? You buy a ticket, but that doesn't mean you get to ride a ride.
Nope, that means that you get to look on your phone.
To play our horrible little game.
Play our game of refresh your phone.
And then we'll put tape on the ground that tells you where to stand, because that's better than making stanchions.
Yes.
That's better than building a themed queue, is tape on the ground that shows you how to walk. That's Disney now. Anyway,
so then we see a Pachycephalosaurus being attacked by a raptor's little statue, and you said, I don't like that. It's ugly.
Yeah, it's hideous.
And then
I didn't realize it was two dinosaurs.
It's like three dinosaurs. It's a one big dinosaur and like three little ones attacking him.
And I thought that was one dinosaur, and I said, that's the grossest animal I've ever seen.
And then there's a big giant T-Rex head, and it's fun photo op. People like putting their head in his mouth.
Yeah.
And then there's a little Aqualops.
Is that what it was?
I think it is.
Maybe.
There's no plaques with these.
Yeah, it doesn't tell you what they are.
And
I know a T-Rex when I see one, though.
Yeah, we know that's him. But these are all not apparently scientifically accurate. None of the dinosaurs in this are.
Okay.
Because it's early 2000s, late 90s.
You mean Aladar wasn't a real person?
No, he's not a real person at all. He's a real dinosaur.
Dinosaurs are people if they talk.
Yeah. I want that on a t-shirt. Dinosaurs are people if they talk. Carnotaurus, not a dinosaur.
Not a person.
Kron, dinosaur.
He is a person.
Not a good one.
No.
But people would vote for him still.
Hey, bad people are people too.
You're right. Anyway, then you go into the Dino Institute. And in there are little museum. The way that they made this feel like a museum is good.
Yeah.
From even outside and in, it feels like a little museum. I will say before we get too deep into it, even though we're probably an hour and a half in, my favorite thing about some rides, about rides in general, an aspect of a ride is if you go to a place and it's fully themed and feels like a place, and then you get on a ride vehicle that takes you out of that place, end up somewhere else, and then back at that place, like a full circle thing. Mm-hmm. I love that. Okay. To me, that's like ultimate storytelling.
What's another example?
Spider-Man.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And you look at the building and you're like, this is a little building, whatever. You can't see it. And Spider-Man, you just see like the Daily Bugle. You're in a fully themed Daily Bugle.
Yeah.
You get in the loading docks. You leave. You go through the city. You come back to the Daily Bugle. That's storytelling. That's cool to me.
Yeah.
Monsters Unchained is a new one that I think does a very good job of that.
Yeah.
Where you're in the catacombs and you come back to the manor.
Yeah.
But Dinosaur is one of those to me where this little building, this little Dino Institute building, houses an experiment where we get to go out and into the future or into the past, and we don't see it from the queue, but it's there.
Yeah.
And another cool thing, on the roof of this building, there are plants in like a semicircle, and that make it look like, and it blocks the building, and it also makes it look like the trees are closer.
Okay.
To make the building seem more small.
Interesting.
So you enter and there's like little exhibits, little quaint exhibits, I would say.
Yeah.
And every time I would go in there, I would say, "Look how quaint this is."
It's a little mom and pop museum.
It's a real museum.
It seems like a small museum.
It's a small museum after all.
It's like 2 rooms of museum,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. I saw someone that used to work on the ride say that they were cleaning the ride at the end of the night and they tripped an alarm in that room, that first room.
Mm-hmm.
And they said that they had to go turn the alarm off. And they're like, oh, these have a sensor on them because they are on loan from another museum.
Oh.
So that's kind of cool.
Yeah. Okay.
And I don't know if that means the like scene or the set that looks like with all the animals in their habitat,
Yeah.
or the little cases.
Yeah. I feel like it's the little cases.
I think so too, because the set looks like it was built for that little corner
Yeah.
or that little wall.
Yeah.
But then the next room is a giant Carnotaurus bone statue.
Yes.
And a skeleton. And
A bone statue.
and this bone statue is actually a T-Rex with little sculpted horns on it.
Yeah.
Because a Carnotaurus is not that big. And even Joe Rohde has come out and said, like, we know the Carnotaurus isn't that big, but when we designed it, like, it had to be a certain size, like, to do the interior and, like, the structure inside, like, with the mechanics. And then by the time the skin got on it, it was really thick and big. So they made the movie make it look like that, too.
Okay.
And that's kind of what happened. But no, it's like a third the size of a T-Rex.
Gotcha.
So it's not that big. And if you watch the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, there's a Carnotaurus in that one.
Yeah, I think so.
And it's not super big.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, early 2000s, they don't really know. Late 90s.
Yeah.
So yeah, to get a Carnotaurus bone statue, skeleton, they just sculpted horns on it and like painted the whole thing.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
But in that room, there are like rock walls with little exhibits in them.
Yeah.
And most importantly, narrating that room is none other than Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Yes.
And to me, this is one of the saddest things, that there were 3 attractions at one time that had Bill Nye in them. And he's a classic 90s character to me.
Yeah.
And
it makes sense that he would be in Disney parks.
it does. I mean, they owned his show.
Yeah.
And he's a kid's science character.
Yeah.
So he should be in the parks.
So he was in the Dinosaur queue. He was on Ellen's Energy Adventure.
Yep, he had a
That's
whole
the
ride.
the main one that he was on.
Yep.
Very much featured in that. And then the one I didn't remember is in Disney Quest, Hyperspace Mountain.
Yep. He narrated, and was he physically there, like as a video?
I don't remember. I didn't remember him being there at all.
I did that once, and I made the most boring roller coaster because I didn't want to move very much because I was not a big boy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't really remember. I knew that he was the voice of it,
Yeah.
but I don't remember if he was seen. But yeah, he talks about like inertia and all that. And in that
It's
line,
a property of matter.
It's a property of matter. In that line on the last ride that we did, everyone was chanting.
Yeah, the Bill Nye Science Guy theme song.
Yeah, and yelling, Bill Nye the Science Guy.
And my favorite part was when everyone is chanting Bill, and doing the song, and just one guy out loud goes, inertia is a property of matter.
Yes.
Science rules.
It does rule.
Yeah.
But yeah, seeing that Bill Nye will not be in a theme park again, kind of sad.
Yeah. And now Bill Nye has graduated from children's science entertainer to person who is trying to make the world understand how serious the climate crisis is. And he's like, you guys have to actually take this seriously. This is very, very bad.
And even during COVID, he had a lot of videos about like,
yeah,
here's how masks work.
Right. So now he's like a service announcement person. He's like, hey, remember me from when you were kids? Please listen to me because this is so important. Though literally the world depends on this.
Yeah.
And then a lot of people now don't like him because he's trying to tell us important things.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's stupid.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Oh, well to the people.
Yes.
We love Bill Nye.
Yeah. And then...
And we're not talking about Bill Nye, who plays Davy Jones.
Oh, no, Bill Nye.
Bill Nye, Davy Jones from, and also
Rufus Scrimgeour
from Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Not him.
Not him.
This is Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Yes.
So that's those 2 rooms. And also we were in the queue and we were like, oh, most of the queue is outside.
Yeah.
Then we get to the
the
building.
interior queue is almost nothing.
We get to the building, we're like, oh, heck yeah. And when I took Chris on it, he was like, how much is left? I said, once we're in that building, we're in it.
Yeah.
And we get in the building and we're done. He's like, oh, yeah, we're in it.
Yeah.
It's over. And then we go in one of 2 pre-show rooms.
Oh, and this is where the real magic is.
Yes.
This is the thing everyone remembers and talks about.
Yes. So we see a pre-recorded video of the Dino Institute logo, and then it goes away and we see Dr. Marsh,
played by Felicia Rashad, Mrs. Huxtable
from The Cosby Show.
Yeah.
And she says, welcome to the Dino Institute. I hope you enjoyed those quaint exhibits in the old wing. And that's when everybody's like, oh, that's why Kyle keeps saying quaint.
Oh, okay.
If they've never been on it before. So then she explains that, and then she explains that's like the way that people used to look at dinosaurs.
Yeah.
But now we're going to look at them in a new way with the Time Rover, a new vehicle we've created to send you to the age of the dinosaurs. And we're not going to tell you how we do it because we don't know because it's not real.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to send you there.
It doesn't have a flux capacitor. We found another way.
No, it's a different way. It has like McDonald's juice. It runs on ketchup, mustard, and mayo.
Yes. It's crucial to this operation that we have those condiments piped
through the building.
Yeah.
We're going to send you on a breathtaking journey, and we're going to send you live to our head of security, Dr. Seeker. Is he head of security?
No,
he's in charge of
science.
Control. The control booth, she says.
Yeah.
And where he'll give you a safety briefing on what's going to happen. And then we go over there, and then we see a dinosaur hand puppet, and it says, hello there. And then it zooms out, and there's Dr. Seeker, and he says, I'm Dr. Seeker, your controller, and a heck of a paleontologist, if I do say so myself.
Yeah.
And he is who is going to be controlling the Time Rover.
Yes.
And sending us on our mission, which Dr. Marsh said it was going to be a breathtaking little journey through an easy peasy area of dino time.
Early Cretaceous period.
But he says, no. We're going late Cretaceous, minutes before the meteor strikes Earth and blows everything up.
Yes.
He says, I'm sending 12 tourists of Diggs County to the end of dinosaurs as we know it, to get a dinosaur that I went back in time once before and put a tracker on.
Yeah.
For a reason that I don't know.
Well, no,
because he says that this dinosaur holds the key
to understanding these magnificent creatures.
And why?
And I don't understand what that could possibly mean.
Because there's a movie about him.
Well, okay. He says that this iguanodon in particular,
this specific iguanodon,
is the key to understanding dinosaurs in general.
Because he speaks English.
Because he was raised by monkeys. He's the missing link. He's part primate in his
100% dinosaur raised by monkeys.
Yeah. The way that the details of the how and why are just glazed over.
But you don't care because how fun it is.
It doesn't actually matter. But
it's fun to talk about it.
Yes, it is. And I love one, we're in a time machine. This dinosaur existed 3 days before the moment we get there, right? Like, why couldn't we have gone there?
Why does it have to be the second they're about to blow up and die forever?
Yes. He's like, I've tracked him all the way to the last 2 minutes before the end of dinosaurs forever.
Even though I went back to a time where you could just go back like a minute and a half after I get back, right. I'm also not allowed to go with you because of what I did.
Yeah.
So I'm sending you on an even scarier, dangerous mission.
Yeah. And so he sends us to a time that's very, very dangerous to get a dinosaur that is the key. Why? We don't know. I don't know what that means. What is missing from our understanding of dinosaurs that bringing this iguanodon back will solve?
We'll never know.
Unclear. There's no answer.
No clue.
I just love questioning it.
Yeah.
And then,
and why do they need 12 of us? 12 of us at a time.
yeah,
He went in a vehicle by himself
I guess so.
and said, I'm going to shoot this dinosaur with a tracker.
Yeah.
And now he will like that. He will be okay with that.
Why didn't he just bring it back?
I don't know.
Then.
Maybe they didn't have the digital net ready to go to bring back dinosaurs.
And then my other favorite thing about this, so as he's explaining this mission to us, Dr. Marsh hears him and comes in. And she's, that is dangerously close to the moment that the meteor strikes that ends most of life on this planet as we know it. And he's
Ends most life forms on Earth, except for the monkeys
like, yes.
and crocodiles
And mosquitoes.
and mosquitoes trapped in amber.
Yeah. And so she's like, those coordinates are locked, aren't they? He's like, yes, of course. Look, access denied.
Uh-huh.
And in my previous interpretations before yesterday, I was always like, oh, he locks the coordinates at that moment. He's like, yeah, look, see, boop, boop, boop. I put the lock on it. And she's like, that's very good. But now I'm like, okay, wait, no, I think probably he was proving that it's locked. Like he's trying to get in.
Yeah, yeah.
Because then as soon as she walks away, he's like, oh, by the way, boop, boop, boop. We're in. I'm like, well, yeah, he put the lock on. Why would he be the one trusted to stay out? But no, I was like, okay, no, that's not actually what happened.
I think he pushed the wrong buttons and he's like, see, wrong password.
Yeah.
It's okay. They can't go anywhere but like beautiful area where I went
Yeah.
and tagged the dinosaur.
Right.
He's my favorite Disney villain.
I can't wait to see how she just tears into him when we get back. When she realizes what happened.
Well, we'll never see that.
I know, but
Well,
just
there is a
imagining-
little bit in the exit gift shop.
She's yelling at him.
No. You sent 12 people. What? And
You sent them when?
What? One thing Caitlin noticed that I thought was kind of cool. In the video that she's talking about in the very beginning where she's like, hello and welcome to the Dino Institute.
Oh,
She's wearing gold earrings and a gold brooch.
okay.
But then when we see her later, she's wearing like a cream colored brooch and different earrings. And Caitlin was like, oh, I wonder why that is. And I was like, yeah, why is that? And I thought about it. I was like, oh, it's because the video that she did first is a pre-recorded thing that
Yeah.
they play for all the people entering.
She did that months ago.
Months ago, maybe years ago.
Yeah.
And she said, and now you'll be going live to our control center.
Yeah.
And now the video that we see live is happening now, present day.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why she's wearing different things. And that's a small little detail that I love. They didn't need to do that.
Yeah.
But they did that to show that there's so much story and thinking behind this.
Yeah. Can I say
except for that we don't know why we need to go to the end of the Cretaceous
none of the
period.
science makes
None
sense.
of the science or why we're going to the Cretaceous period at the very end
Yeah.
makes sense. Yeah.
Can I say something controversial?
Yes.
I think that the hello there dinosaur puppet.
It's not very funny.
No, I think it's a bad joke.
Me too. And
I think it sucks.
and everyone
it's-
laughs at it.
And it's classic now because
Classic 'cause it's fun.
we love it.
Yeah.
I think it's not good.
No.
Like, I think he drops the bit so fast that I'm like, well, you might as well just not do that then. Like,
He thought it was funny to line up the camera with the dinosaur's mouth. He's like,
Yeah.
oh, when it gets live to me, it's gonna be so funny. It's gonna be so
Yeah.
funny when it gets live
everyone's
to me.
going to think a dinosaur is saying hello to them.
Yeah. Ready? Here it comes. Here. Hello there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna zoom out immediately. Hello, it's me.
Yeah.
It's
Hi,
me.
it's me. Just
a person.
kidding.
You thought you were watching a
Don't freak
movie where
out.
dinosaurs could talk, but it's not that.
Don't freak out. Yeah,
Don't
I think
freak
it's
out.
not funny.
I agree.
But it's now it's
classic now.
iconic.
Yeah.
It's iconic.
I think that what is funny is when Dr. Marsh does catch him, that face he makes.
Yes.
It's like, ooh. I take a Snapchat of that every time and send it to everyone I know. And I think it's so funny.
Yeah. This pre-show is one of the best ever made.
Mm-hmm.
It's better than Soren in my mind.
Oh, yeah.
It's better than... This is the best one. I think this is my favorite pre-show video.
Yeah, we were talking. So I think I like to think that all the pre-show characters exist in their own world, and like Dr. Marsh and Dr.
Like a shared
Seek-
universe.
like a shared universe. Dr. Marsh and Dr. Seeker are friends with Dr. Jackie Ogden from the Pandora Conservation Initiative,
Yes.
and Dr. or what's the guy's name?
I don't know. A fly.
And Fly. His
Yeah.
name is Dr. Stevens
Oh, yes.
from Avatar: Flight of Passage.
Yeah.
I think that they're all friends, and let's say and Soren got what's his name in Soren?
Patrick Warburton.
His name is Patrick. Flight attendant Patrick.
Okay.
And like Patrick gets home, he's like, yeah, how was your guys' day?
Yeah. Oh, they all live together?
Yeah.
Well, Dr. Seeker is definitely fired after this incident. Yeah. After this, what he did to us.
Or promoted because he just brought a dinosaur back.
No, but it was reckless. It's dangerous. He can't be trusted to work here anymore.
I think there's definitely going to be
Dr.
rules
Marsh,
put into place.
If I'm Dr. Marsh, he's fired instantly.
If I'm Dr. Marsh,
I was like, you brought back a dinosaur. One, you shouldn't have done that.
He's destroyed a wall.
Yeah.
We see that later. He destroyed a wall for some reason.
Yeah.
He's sniffing all the cameras. He hasn't eaten a single person yet because he's a vegetarian.
He basically almost murdered us by sending
Aladar did? Oh.
No, Dr. Seeker
100%.
He not only is he fired, I think he goes to jail.
And also, is he doing this every like minute and a half?
Yes.
Sending 12 people into the future or into the past?
Constantly doing this.
Like I said before, he is my favorite Disney villain. It goes Ursula, Scar, Dr. Seeker, Dr. Grant Seeker from the Dino Institute.
Yeah. He is a bad person.
Yeah, but I love him.
Yeah, we all love him. He's evil.
Yeah.
He's so reckless. I love that video. I'm sure you saw it. And it's like an Always Sunny in Philadelphia thing where it's like, you'll be out of there before the meteor even breaks the atmosphere. Trust me. What could go wrong? And then it cuts to the meteor breaks the atmosphere or whatever with the music from the title cards for It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Yeah. I love that.
That's funny.
It's so good.
Because that's how they always start the episodes.
Okay. That's a show I've never really watched very much of. I've seen like 2 episodes.
They're always like, we're not getting drunk today. And it's like, the gang gets drunk. That's the name of the episode.
Okay. Yeah, it's the best pre-show video. And like there's other really good ones, but man, this one just has so much character and like backstory. There's just like a whole life that you can just feel exists within these characters, like all of their previous experiences together.
Yeah, and it doesn't feel like you're being spieled to, like, this is safety.
I also love, the way he just breezes through the safety stuff. It's like, seatbelts, use them.
Plug them in, use them. And flash photography, I wouldn't. It alters with the homing signal, and that's not good.
I love...
Also, I fixed the thing and you're going to die.
The explanation of just, it alters the homing signal, and that's not good. It's so simple and stupid.
I also really like when it's the first time you get to see the vehicle you're riding in.
Oh, yeah.
And how it moves.
Yeah.
And it shows it from like starting, the vehicle's peaked at the top and then it drops down and you see people riding it and then it rumbles all around.
Yeah.
So it does like a huge like drop.
Yeah.
And then it comes into focus.
Yeah.
And from that moment, dads across the pre-show are like, is that what this is? Is that what this ride? This is a big ride like that?
Yeah.
It did a big drop just now. And everyone goes, like a little.
I think the way the cue, the first part is, I think people who don't know what this is are expecting like Living with the Land, the beginning part before you get to the greenhouse. Like you're just going to go through little scenes like, oh, look, here's a nice little boat ride and you see dinosaurs. And then it's like, no, we're about to like rock
We're going to kill
shit.
you.
You're about to be shooken around. If you have a soda in your pocket, it's going to explode if you open it after this.
Yeah, if your hat's on, expect it to be gone.
Yes.
You better be wearing socks because we're going to blow them off.
Yeah.
But yeah, that little gasp, I always like listening for it and hearing like parents go, whoa, this is a big ride.
Yeah.
I'm scared of this, I think.
Yeah.
One time I went on this and there was not many people in there. It was me and like a group of not young kid, but like teenage boys. And they all pushed the doors open of the pre-show halfway through it and started walking down the hallway. And I did not, because I love the pre-show and I want to watch it.
Yeah.
And I like peeked my head out just to see. And the doors open automatically when you do that.
Okay.
And so they're down the hallway and I hear a lady yell, how dare you open get back in that room right now and watch the safety video. If the theme park people were here, they would shut this ride down.
Who are the theme park people?
I don't know.
What does that mean?
She said something like, if the theme park society was here, they would shut this ride down because you didn't watch the pre-show video.
Does she mean like, so that's why the ride closed?
Yeah. because the teenagers
because teenagers didn't watch
finish
the
Dr.
video.
Seeker's video about
And I said, well, now we
flash
have to make it-
photography.
Now I have to make it Indiana Jones.
Yep.
Because they did that.
Yep. And I'll never forget that. And then when Caitlin and I went the last 2 weeks, I think I saw that lady.
Really?
Yeah, because I was wearing a shirt and she commented on it, and she wrote down the artist who did the shirt. And I was like, I think, and she was like yelling, not yelling at other people, but like had the same tone. And
she works there?
Yeah.
Okay.
And she told me like, I've been on this ride since day one. And I've never seen this shirt come through. This is a cool shirt.
Okay.
And I think it was her. Super nice lady, but like, don't skip the pre-show in front of her.
Yeah, don't let her see you skipping. If you don't know that the flash alters the homing beacon and that it's not good.
Yeah, those kids will be flashing all over that ride.
Yeah.
If it hadn't been for her.
Yeah.
One thing, if they when they change this to Indiana Jones, I really hope that Short Round is the character in this pre-show.
Yeah.
Because Sala is the character in Disneyland.
Yeah.
And I want an adult Short Round. I want to see where he's been.
Hui Kwan is back.
And he's bigger than ever.
And he's a star. And
he's a snake in Zootopia.
Yeah.
I have high hopes.
Me too.
That he's going to be and I want him to narrate the ride as we're going.
Yeah.
Because I think Sala does a little bit.
Does he? I don't think he does. I think we're
in the beginning.
I think we're just hearing Indy throughout the ride.
I think we're just hearing Indy and the music.
Yeah.
But it's not a lot. It's mostly just, snakes. Why'd it have to be snakes?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just a lot of the music. But even if he was talking the ride, I wouldn't mind that.
No, I wouldn't mind it at all.
But yeah, so that's the pre-show, and then we go outside a long hallway, and along that wall.
Yeah, this is something I didn't know until
someone
my last
recently
ride.
on internet pointed this out that used to work on the ride also.
Okay.
On the right side, if you come out the right pre-show, there's a big wall there.
Yeah.
And on the other side of that wall are the baby pteranodons from the ride. So this ride is like 2 floors, which I also didn't really realize until the last few weeks.
Like throughout the ride, you're
going up and down stories.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's on the 2nd floor. We go downstairs.
Yeah.
And then we end up still downstairs.
Yeah, I guess I didn't think about that the wall is upstairs, but we load downstairs. And then, Harrison was like, yeah, the dinosaurs are on the other side of this wall.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. And then we went downstairs. Yeah.
And that's how Indiana Jones is too. But theirs is, I think, 3 stories because of the bottom.
Yeah.
Like under the bridge.
And there you can kind of see it because it's also open.
Yeah.
You can see that it goes up and down, but I never thought about it being Dinosaur being the same way.
And ours was built higher, obviously.
Yeah.
Theirs was built down.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you go downstairs, and as you go downstairs, that's where, and it's not museum-y anymore. It's very science-y and laboratory looking. Yeah. And cautions everywhere.
And there's pipes.
Pipes everywhere with condiments flowing through them.
And the first time that I rode it yesterday, on the last day, we get in that room and we're looking at pipes. We're just pointing at them.
There's pipes upstairs that look like that too.
They're the same colors, but they don't have the chemical formulas on them.
And we're like, whoa, look at these pipes.
And so what I love is that this is an Easter egg that everyone knows.
Mm-hmm. Everyone and their mother.
And everyone always just tells it to each other because we all know it. Mm-hmm. And it's fun. I don't know. Like, we love just pointing out and saying Easter eggs that we know, even if we know that everyone else already knows it. You just have to say it. So we're all pointing at the pipes and we're just like, telling each other like, oh yeah, the pipes, about these pipes, about these pipes. The lady in line behind us.
But we're not even talking about the right pipes. We're talking about the ones upstairs.
Yeah, I know.
I'm telling the audience.
Yeah. The lady behind us is like, why are you looking at those pipes?
She goes, what do you mean the pipes?
And we're like, wait, what?
And we're like, haha, yeah, right.
Yeah. And she's like, no, what is that?
No, she was like, is there something with these pipes? What is it?
Yeah.
And we're like,
wait, do you not really? You don't know? And she's like, no, what? And we're like, wait, really? Are you being for real right now? And she was like, what?
She's like, no, what are you talking about?
This is
I said,
4 of us.
Not these down here. You know about the ones down here? We're making a joke about these, but do you know about the ones down there?
Yeah.
And she goes, no, I don't know what you're talking about. And I said, really?
Yeah.
And you're not joking.
Right now, it's me, Kyle, Torin and Harrison, all four of us, just looking at this lady and be like, wait, are you serious? You don't know?
What?
You really don't know? Like,
What?
we're not like mad at you. We're not judging. Like, it was just like so excited. I'm like, wait, really? You don't know it? We can tell you. we can tell you about the pipes and you don't know already?
And she was like, no, I don't. I really don't. So we got
And then
to...
the girls that she was with, they did know. Mm-hmm. But I think one of them just looked at us and they were like, you can tell her. We're like, oh, yes.
And I said, come over here right now. Look over this barricade, over this banister. Those 3 pipes are from McDonald's. Over 3 billion unearthed.
Yeah. And she was like, wow, thank you for telling me. Thank you for showing me that. And we're like, you're welcome. We look at them every time.
And we clapped our hands and said, let's go.
We've done our job. We've done our duty. We got to tell someone about the pipes on the last day.
Yeah. So then we got on the ride.
Yeah.
And now it's time for the ride.
Yeah.
So we get on the Time Rover. And Harrison was doing this cool thing where every time he rode it, he would try to get in different seats.
Yeah, because and I use this app too, but he's more thorough with it because there's an app called Log Ride where you can count how many times you've been on a ride, but you can also get more detailed and say which seat you've been on. Mm-hmm. So he was he said that it all started because he rode the ride one day and he had an entire vehicle to himself. Mm-hmm. And so he said, I know what I can do here.
I can digitally add myself.
Yeah, so he was like, I want to ride and get a picture in every seat, and then Photoshop myself from every picture all into all the different seats. So he's going to have a picture of himself sitting in every seat of the vehicle. Yeah. And so on this ride, he got the last seat he needed.
The second to last ride, he got it.
He got the seat.
Same with Torin. Torin needed the one next to him.
Okay.
And they both got it.
Yeah. They were very excited.
Yeah.
They were in the second row all the way to the right.
And me and Caitlin were in the front.
And so was I. I was front row all the way to the left.
Yep.
And you two were the 2 middle seats.
Because me and Caitlin were in the driver's seat, basically.
Yeah, but there's no steering wheel on the Time Rover because Dr. Seeker's driving us. Yeah. And of course we go on the ride. We love it. I don't think we need to detail.
I think a little bit. Let's do a little bit.
Sure.
So you start off and the big toaster. you go in the big. Well, you're in
the big toaster.
There's like a security room before you. And there's big giant gold or gray doors, silver doors.
Yeah.
And there's a bulletin board to the left. And on the 10th day before it closed, it said 10 days left. And the internet saw that and loved that. And then someone in Dinosaur said, erase that and don't do that again.
Oh.
And so they didn't do it. They were doing a countdown
Dang.
to extinction and didn't get to finish the countdown.
Bummer.
So you go in the big toaster, and then there used to be a cool laser effect with smoke and like a big swirly thing, and then a star field. And apparently someone said, or in Countdown Extinction, there was like real sparks that like shot out.
Yeah, never saw that.
There's no videos or anything of that. Then we see Styracosaurus, and she's pushing up against a tree. Mm-hmm. And that is like the character from the movie to me. And then we see a big giant scene to the right of like hadrosaurs, which is a Parasaurolophus, big giant like rounded head dinosaur, the one that pushes you off course in Jurassic Park River Adventure.
Yeah, Hadrosaur.
Into Hadrosaur Cove.
Which I never put that together on this ride. When I heard Hadrosaur, I said, Hadrosaur Cove.
Yeah. He's the guy that pushes us.
Oh, that's him. He's not in the water. I didn't know they could stand on land.
Yeah. And then there's baby ones and sleeping. And then there's a raptor to our left. And then we kick it into high gear. And that's when it really like freaks out.
Yeah.
And we zoom off. We do a 180, but you don't realize it. And also we have gone up already. When you're going up the ramp in the toaster, you're slowly going upstairs.
That makes sense. And
then as you keep going up to the left, you are fully up on the second level. So on the second level, we see our first, it says there's a big guy coming up on your left. Maybe it's our dinosaur. And then I said, how do you not know?
Right.
Because in the pre-show, we see him look at his little map and click the dinosaur that he tracked. Yeah. And pull up video footage of the dinosaur, which how did he get video footage of him?
Yeah.
From the movie. Did he film him while he was there?
I think he had to have.
But was that live feed of him looking at us?
No, I think that was pre-recorded. He brought a camera. A very good camera. Set
very
up
good-
two shots.
Set up 2 shots.
2 separate shots of Aladar.
Of Aladar that he named Aladar probably.
Yeah.
And yeah, he had that. But then if he knows exactly what his dinosaur is, he knows that that's not him.
Yeah.
But I saw a thing that said in the very beginning of the ride, a little meteor hits you and like you hear that when it was Countdown to Extinction.
Oh, okay.
And that knocks off our signal. So he
Oh.
can't really tell where the big dinosaur is.
Interesting.
But I can't find proof of that anywhere either.
No.
So I just think that he doesn't know. And he's also
just stupid and evil.
I think he's evil and Rick rolling us. He's like, hey, there's a big guy coming up. What does it look like? Sharp teeth? And they're like, and then also the computer takes a long time to identify it.
Yeah.
And it's like, beep, beep, beep. Carnotaurus. He's like, oh, that's definitely not our dino.
Yeah, get out of there.
Let's keep going. And this thing is yelling at us, screaming at us.
Yeah. Honestly, really making too much noise in an area full of dangerous animals.
Yeah. The computer?
Yeah.
That and
Everything about the vehicle is too loud.
Yeah.
Drawing attention from predators that are going to come over and be like, what the heck is this? I'm going to eat it.
There's 12 things in here I could eat.
Yeah.
And they change every 4 seconds, every minute and a half. So then we zoom off, and then we round another corner the opposite way, and then now we're over the bridge in Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
And then another big guy coming up. Who is it?
It's British lady.
British lady.
By the way, I was just looking on my phone to try to see if how much it costs to buy the movie Dinosaur on like Apple Movies or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You can't buy it. I
Why?
can only rent it for $3.99. There's no option to purchase it on Apple. So I have to see if there's another store I can buy it on. I do want to own it, just in honor of this ride. I think that's very strange, right? That I can't buy this movie.
That is strange.
This is Disney's. This is the new Song of the South. Disney's like, no, you can't watch it. We won't let you.
We also never said that Dr. Seeker is played by Wallace Langham
That's true.
from CSI.
I've never seen him in other things. I've never watched CSI. To me, he's only Dr. Seeker.
Also, Alioramus is one of the dinosaurs we see before we see the Hadrosaur.
Yeah.
And he's cool because he's eating another dinosaur.
Yeah. And he's choking.
And he's
Not chewing, just trying to swallow a dinosaur that's about the same size as his head, like a pill.
yeah.
Just like
That
just straight
dinosaur-
down the gullet.
It'll swallow you whole.
Yeah. I leaned to Harrison on the last ride, and I said, this is before they invented the Heimlich maneuver. That dinosaur is going to die.
Or chewing.
Yeah. He's choking on that dinosaur like Tim Robinson is choking on the hot dog in that sketch.
Yeah.
You can't skip lunch. The hot dog's just sticking straight out of his mouth. That's
skip
this dinosaur.
Lunch. I remember seeing that they're the
Alioramus.
Alioramus with the other dinosaur and saying, that thing is actually eating a dinosaur.
Yeah.
That's really cool. When I was little, and I was like, that's scary too.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Sauropod is the one that we see, big long neck dinosaur.
Oh, okay.
Asalthosaurus is what it's called.
British woman.
A British lady. And then
I knew I liked big girls.
I knew I liked big girls. Then we roll forward, and he says, at least this one's a vegetarian.
Yeah.
And then we are supposed to roll over the tail of that dinosaur because it does a little bump.
Yeah.
And then Dr. Seeker used to say, whoops, like because we rolled over its tail.
Yeah.
But they cut out the whoops. I don't know why. It's been like 4 years since they did that.
To me, I never would have even thought that the tail was anywhere near us because we only see her head.
We only see her head, yeah.
Where's her giant body?
I don't know.
But the tail
Maybe that's
is
why they
right
cut
next
that
to her
out.
head. She's all curled up in a little ball like a dog.
Yeah. Big dog.
Yeah.
And then we move to the right and we go around a little roundabout with a tree in the middle. And apparently there used to be a caveman to the left in here.
Yeah.
But like during Countdown to Extinction, I've never seen pictures of it, but I've just heard legend of it.
Yeah.
And Caitlin and I, when I did it, I put my little flash on.
Wait, but that alters the homing beacon, and that's not good.
I know. I wanted to alter the homing beacon.
Oh, no.
I wanted to stay there forever so that they left me there.
Oh, yeah, true. Okay.
And I turned it on, and there was just a big green wall.
Okay.
So I think they put that there in front of him.
Yeah.
Unless this is a myth.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen pictures of it.
Yeah, I feel like I have too.
Of dinosaur caveman from the original Countdown to Extinction version.
I can't. Yeah, there's no pictures online.
Okay. I feel like I've seen it.
I feel like I have to. But to the right are little baby pteranodons,
Oh yeah.
and that's where the wall is.
Yes, and on my first ride,
We all went, Kenneth,
the wall, and I went, oh cool, wow.
And also, people are quoting the ride the whole time.
And people is
People
Torrin and
is
Harrison.
Torrin Harrison. And we get off the ride, and they're like, that was so cool. Like everybody was kind of quoting the ride the whole time. And I said, really? I think it was just you two.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, well, yeah, maybe it was just us.
And then the other two people in the row with them that were sitting right behind me, when we got to the end, it was like a couple, and she turns, the lady turns to the guy, and she's like, they knew every word to this whole ride.
And we also made a lot of jokes saying like people seeing the line was like 200 minutes, 220 minutes all day.
Yeah.
And people were like, oh, why is this so long? We'll come back tomorrow.
Right. Yeah.
This is too long.
Well, we just literally, at the very end of the night, literally we get in line. There's 10 minutes left of the park being open, of this ride existing. And someone got out of line that was right in front of us.
Yeah.
I was like, where do you think you're going? This is it.
We're done. We're not waiting.
This is your last chance.
We'll come back tomorrow.
Yeah. I was kind of mad at them.
Yeah.
I was like, where are you going? This is why we're here today. This is the only reason to be at Animal Kingdom today, is to ride this ride. What's up with this?
Yeah, not for them.
Yeah.
So yeah, we see baby dinosaurs, then we fully make the loop, and then we hear pterodactyl, and then Dr. Seeker says incoming, and then the pterodactyl lights up above us.
Yeah.
But what used to happen is he used to like go across the thing and swoop down at us.
Yeah.
And I do remember that. I mentioned it earlier.
Yeah.
That thing got really close to us.
I remember that as well.
And I think they turned that off because it's kind of a safety issue.
Yeah. Probably.
Theme parks are very safe when it comes to like things above you.
Yeah.
And if it's iffy, they won't do it.
Yeah.
And then we go down a big hill, and that's where we're going down to the lower level.
Yeah.
Or halfway at least.
Yeah.
Because then we hear Compsognathus, and there's supposed to be compies jumping above us.
Oh, okay.
Which are the little guys from Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
The second one.
They attacked the girl at the beginning.
And when it first opened, they were little guys that would like actually jump above your vehicle. But then again, that was above you, so it stopped. And people said that it wasn't really reliant. So it just kind of broke, and they put a strobe light on them. And then they just took those out completely and put 2 screens of the dinosaurs jumping above us.
And I think it looks fine.
Yeah. It's kind of like, what's happening here? It's so bright.
Yeah, they are very bright compared to everything else.
And then we go down another little dip, and then our vehicle gets stuck. And then he says, computer, what's happening? And then we lost traction. And then he 4-wheel drives, and we start driving, and we hear stomping. And to the left of us, the Carnotaurus chases after us.
Yeah.
And that is one of the coolest moments in any ride that I've ever seen.
It is really cool.
A full-size animatronic runs at us.
Yeah.
Before Jurassic World, whatever it's called in Beijing, did this.
Oh, yes.
Out of its time. Like, that's so cool.
Yeah.
And back when it was opened the first time, it was louder, faster, and you would still hear it chasing you afterwards. So it was scarier. You'd hear its big stomps as you're driving away from it.
Okay.
Thinking that it's still chasing you.
Yeah. I will say that on my ride, when I was all the way up on the front left, I looked at it and I just saw the tracks that it's on.
Yeah.
Straight up. And I was like, oh, well, it's still cool.
Well, what do you think?
I wish I didn't see that.
Yeah. But what do you...
I never noticed it before.
I noticed it.
Okay.
But how are you supposed to hide that?
I don't know. I don't think you can.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Just with how dark it is.
Yeah.
But it was, I don't know, I could see it. Yeah.
And then this is where it's like really dark and there's just stuff exploding all around us. And he's saying left, right, left, right.
I love that.
It's so good. And then we turn...
To me, that's the scene in Indiana Jones where you're dodging the air darts. Yeah.
I think it is that part.
Yeah.
And then we make a left and he's like, that was close. And then Carnotaurus, while we were left, righting, snuck around us.
Yeah.
And he said, I'm going to set up a picture right here. And then he just stands there. And in its day, when it opened, that Carnotaurus that takes your picture was the biggest animatronic ever built.
Oh, wow.
For a theme park ride.
Cool.
And so he used to be fierce, and he would like up and down roar and be crazy, but they had to turn it down because it was either too scary or just didn't work. It broke itself.
Yeah.
He takes our picture, and that's where the B mode one on the left is.
Yes, the scariest thing I ever saw.
And then he's like, all right, we got to go. And then it's like, oh, iguanodon. And there's like animatronic trees falling around you. And then a big one falls and Aladar is catching it and pushing it up.
Yeah.
And we go under it.
Yeah.
And that's what I want to know. How does he know to stop that tree from a thing full of 12 little things
Right.
coming his way?
That's what makes him the key to understanding is
he knows what people are and vehicles.
Well, not that he knows what we are, but that he has the hero's instinct
yeah.
to save our lives.
And at that moment, he'd be like, hey, it's me, Aladar.
Yeah.
Your friend from the movie. And when I was little, that was another moment I did look at it. And I was like, oh, Aladar from the movie.
Yeah.
He just saved us. And then I immediately closed my eyes again.
Yeah.
And then after that, we go, he's like, that's it. They're not, forget it. Get them out now.
Yeah. He tells us to abandon the mission. Don't save the dinosaur.
Abort.
Yeah.
And then, but a little net looks like it goes over like a Aladar, like a digital screen.
Yeah. Just like green
lasers.
like grid.
Yeah. And then we get to the final scene with a bunch of trees all around us, and then the Carnotaurus yeets himself at us, and we drop.
It's very big and honestly very scary. The way that Carnotaurus comes at you.
And kind of close.
It's very close.
Like,
yeah.
I think that's what they wanted Dracula to be like at the end of the Monsters Unchained,
yeah,
right?
probably.
Like flying at us like that.
Yeah.
But he yeets himself at us, and if you see a picture of him with the lights on, it's really funny because his little arms are up, like he's just like yeet.
Yeah.
Like I'm throwing myself at you guys. And then we go under him, and then it goes black, and he's like, they're not going to make it. They're not going to make it.
Yeah.
Boom, big toaster's back. They made it. I knew you would.
Yeah.
And there's smoke and that scene is so loud too.
It is.
And it's like you hear the things coming all around you and think it's going to blow up, and then boom, you make it.
Yeah.
Then we get to see Big Toaster again. He says, you made it. I knew you would. And guess who made it back with you? And you look at the screen, and Aladar is on the TV.
Yeah.
And originally in that moment, there was supposed to be a Pepper's Ghost where we see Aladar, I guess, like Marty McFly riding a skateboard behind us on the vehicle. I don't know where he would have been.
Yeah, he's hitching a ride.
He's hitching a ride on our vehicle. But also, when the ride first opened, the Carnotaurus was not there at the end. It was a big meteor.
Yeah.
And to make that happen, it was a big thing that they created, like a cannon.
Like a smoke ball cannon.
A smoke ball cannon that is kind of like the one in Pooh Bear that shoots like the ring of smoke.
Oh, yes.
And they toned it down to make it that in Pooh Bear. Like they changed it to make it that.
Yeah.
But I think it's still probably, they probably gutted it, but that machine was there and it would shoot a big puff, and with light and the way it was, it looked like the meteor was coming at you, and you got hit by the meteor.
Yeah.
And you didn't make it, but you did.
Mm.
And that is the ride.
I didn't experience that version of it.
Me neither, from what I know.
No.
And in early, like 2016, they went in and like refreshed the ride, and they added new lighting and I think more black light stuff. And especially that last scene, you really can see the Carnotaurus before he pops out.
Yeah.
But back in the day, it was really dark, and he would just come out of nowhere.
Mm.
So I wish they kind of kept that.
Yeah. Whenever on our last ride, because on the first ride that I did, I was like, okay, I want to look at the camera, and like we're all doing like pose pictures or whatever, you know. But for the last one, I was like, this is my last chance to see scary B mode Carnotaurus on the left. So I did look at it, and I said, oh, there it is. I'm not scared of it anymore.
I'm not afraid of you anymore.
I just looked at it and I said, wow, there it is. That's great. And then I said, okay, here we go for the picture. Just like held my fist in the air and just screamed just as loud as I could. Just like excitement of being on this ride for the last time ever.
Yes.
And the picture of our last ride is so funny.
Well, yeah. And so for our last ride, I said goodbye to everything on my way in.
Yeah.
I touched all of the things I love, like the raptor jumping out from the bushes and the T-Rex. And I took pictures of all that. And then I, like, in that Bill Nye room, it really, like, hit me. And I was starting to cry. And Torrin looked back at me and he was like, there he goes. And then they all started chanting Bill Nye the Science Guy, and they opened that queue because usually expresses or fast passes on the left,
right,
and then we go on the right, just like 2 little laps. But they made that whole queue open, so we got to go on the other side of the Carnotaurus.
The whole room.
And so I got to look at them from both sides, and I started to tear up again. And then we get down to the bottom, and I look up at the pipes, and I looked over at Caitlin, and I was like, the pipes. and then I started like really like I'm crying. I'm crying right now thinking about it.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can't have my eyes be like watery the whole time and not be able to see this ride.
Yeah.
But they were, and we got in, and every time I saw one of my dinosaurs, I waved at it goodbye, and I was like, that's the last time I'll see Styracosaurus.
Yeah.
There's the last Alioramus.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted for this one to be the pose for me to be holding a box of tissues and Caitlin to be taking one and me having one.
Yeah.
But also it was there because I needed them.
Yeah. It was a prop, and it was actually, you needed it.
Yeah. And the guy next to me, he sees my box of tissues and he goes, can I get one of those too? I was like, and he sees the tears in my eyes of me crying.
Yeah.
And me already wiping them away. I was like, oh yeah, sure. And he's like, not for that. I just need to blow my nose. And I was like, okay, sure. So yeah, if you look at that last picture, I'm actually crying.
Yeah.
And wiping tears away.
And Caitlin is playing the part next to you, like, you know.
Like she's fake crying, but she's sad.
Yeah. And then me
and then you
Harrison
three in the
and
back are
Torin,
nuisance yelling.
we're all just screaming.
And it's really funny because you're all three looking directly into the camera. Because the Carnotaurus is to your right, but the camera's a little bit more to the left.
Yeah.
And I knew where it was, but I wanted to be looking at him.
Yeah.
And you three are just like, ah! And of course, we'll post that on our Instagram.
Yes. Also, the last time, as we were getting ready to board our last time over, and you get to like, you're in that little switchback, and you're right next to where cars are coming back from the ride. Mm-hmm. And so right when we're standing there, a vehicle pulls up right next to us, just on the other side of that rail. And I look at them, I'm like, you made it. I knew you would. And they're like, yeah, we made it. And I said, yeah, I knew you would.
We're going to make it too.
Yeah.
I also think it's kind of condescending that he says that.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, I just sent 12 people in there that I almost killed. And I was like, I knew you'd make it.
Yeah. Well, also that he was just yelling, they're not going to make it. They're not going to make it. Oh, you made it. I knew you would. It's like, we heard you, Dr. Seeker. We heard you. You really thought you killed us.
Yeah. So when Torin and Harrison made little videos, they wanted me to be like Dr. Seeker in a video.
Oh, okay.
And we were going to do like fully a control room set up where what is happening to Dr. Seeker while he's out there controlling them. And just him like, you're not going to make it, like freaking out.
Yeah.
And like when he knocks over a cup of coffee, he's like, whoops.
Oh.
It's just like little things of like what he's actually saying.
Yeah. That's funny.
Or like, oh, do you want anything from McDonald's? I'm going, like, do you want a small fry and just a little one? It's like taking the lines he says and kind of changing them.
Yeah, putting them out of context and other things. That's funny.
Yeah.
Well, that was the ride.
The ride.
That was our last time riding it.
It was truly sad to me. And
for me, it's hard.
To me, this is the end of the 90s. This is the end of the big dumb stuff that
it is the end of Animal Kingdom. The Animal Kingdom that opened, the Animal Kingdom that was the original vision of what that park was supposed to be, is now actually fully dead.
With this and Tough to Be a Bug gone,
yeah,
that's it.
And Beastly Kingdom never happening,
right?
But like this was, now there's no dinosaurs in Animal Kingdom.
Yeah,
and that was part of the three things that the park was supposed to have.
That's gut wrenching to me.
Yeah.
And like everyone loves dinosaurs. Like little kids love dinosaurs. Dinosaurs are forever.
That's why I think that's the thing about Dinoland overall, is like, I don't think it really gets to what kids like about dinosaurs.
Right.
Where like
it does, like with the Boneyard and everything. There was an area for kids to be in.
The Boneyard does.
Boneyard and even Chester and Hester.
I think Chester and Hester misses the mark so hard.
You think so?
On like making a dinosaur land in a theme park, in a Disney park, of like, what do you want to see? I don't think Chester and Hester is anywhere close to what you want to see.
No.
If you're like a dinosaur kid, like you're like, I don't want this, like I think the Boneyard is what you want. And I think Dinosaur is what you want. The Dino Institute is what you want. And I think Jurassic Park at Islands of Adventure is a much better dinosaur land than what Chester and Hester was. So to me, Dinosaur is the biggest loss of Dinoland, but
Yeah.
just dinosaurs being in Animal Kingdom was so important to the park and to me. Like I'm on Joe Rohde. Like, is he still involved in Imagineering or anything?
No, because
he would never allow this.
Well, he posted the day it happened, and he said, "So I guess today is the last day for Dinoland and Animal Kingdom," like as if he didn't know.
Oh, okay.
And then, but I think he was just saying it like to start a conversation.
Sure.
And he said, "Well, here's some facts about Dinoland that you might find interesting, and if I want to post more later, I will." And he posted like 3 posts about it.
Okay.
And just like about a big painting that he painted himself.
Yeah.
That's in Restaurantosaurus. He said, "We were running out of money. They wanted this painting. I did it based on this old dinosaur artist."
Yeah.
And it's like depicting the T-Rex versus a Styracosaurus. And in his painting, it's a Triceratops, but I changed it to Styracosaurus because that's my favorite dinosaur. So like, that's cool that all these things got in there.
Yeah.
But no, I don't think he has anything to do with it now. And he said in that first post, what's coming is really good, and the storytelling there is really cool and part of Animal Kingdom to me. But I think that they gave him $20 and they're like, just say that.
Yeah, to me it seems like someone as passionate as Joe Rohde could not work with the Bobs.
No.
You know, like I think he cares too much about the art and the storytelling and the experience and like the integrity of these experiences and these rides. And I think that like Bob Iger and the current Disney decision makers don't care about that.
Yeah.
Like if you can put it in there, cool. We're not going to tell you not to, but that's not what matters about this anymore. Mm-hmm. What matters is putting characters people recognize in the park and making a ride as fast as we can, as inexpensively as we can, and making sure that people see characters they know.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's not what Disney was.
No.
And that's...
Disney took risks.
Joe Rohde,
they took risks back then.
I cannot imagine that Joe Rohde could work under the current Disney leadership and not just constantly be fighting them.
Yeah.
You know, like
if they were to make Expedition Everest today, it would be based on Monsters Inc. with the Yeti guy.
100%. Yes, that is what it would be.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so that's the bigger thing. Like it's hard for me when rides close because even if I love them, I understand that things have to change. Mm-hmm. And maybe it's because I never got to really say goodbye to Jaws.
Yeah,
that
me
like
neither.
For me, it's not that I'm less sad that a thing is going. I'm just glad that I get to know that this is my last time.
Yeah.
Like that to me is, I think, the bigger emotion that I have on these last days of rides.
Like Muppets really hit me.
Muppets was hard.
I cried the whole time.
Knowing, I was just like, I'm just glad that right now I know this is the last one.
Yeah.
This is my last time. And because Jaws, I didn't know my last ride was my last ride. I did not get to go back and ride it after they announced it. And that hurts me so much. Mm-hmm. And same with Back to the Future. Back to the Future, I never got to say bye to. But that ride, I didn't care about as much. Like, yeah. I didn't care much about Back to the Future as a movie at the time. I think the ride was okay. I don't really think the ride was that good. But the Jaws ride is a masterpiece.
Yeah.
And like the fact that it's not there really still hurts me. So like to me, I love these last days just because if I can be there on the last day, I will do everything I can to be there and just know and feel that energy and feel that excitement in the crowd of people who are here because they care about it. Like that was so good being at the last day of Dinosaur and seeing 76 Dr. Seekers.
We call them a marsh of seekers.
I was saying is the Seeker Squad.
Yeah.
Just like
the love that people have for this.
Yeah, like opening days and closing days are so special. And if you can ever go on an opening day or a closing day of a ride or attraction, like it's truly one of a kind. Like you'll see all kinds of people who love this thing. You're going to see a lot of weirdos. Mm-hmm. You're going to see a lot of all the theme park YouTubers and Instagrammers and the whole online community. You'll see a person you recognize from the internet walk out of the toilet and not wash their hands as they leave the bathroom.
Number 2, probably.
Well, but yeah, I would imagine so because they came out of the toilet.
Yeah.
I'm not naming names, but I did see a recognizable YouTube person not wash their hands coming out of the toilet.
He won't stop talking about it.
I'm appalled.
It's bad. It's bad. It
Yeah.
should not have happened.
Yeah, we made.
I wash my goal in life is for people to say, "Oh, there's Kyle from Big Dumb Stuff. He washed his hands too many times.
He washes his hands so much.
What a cool guy."
I don't ever feel scared to shake his hand.
Never.
Yeah.
And now that you should always feel scared to shake this person's hand, and we're not going to tell you.
We're not going to say names, but they're a person that's on YouTube.
And there was a lot of them there, so we'll never know.
Yeah,
who.
honestly, you can't narrow it down from that because literally every single one was there.
Yeah.
It was not our friend Mike. We did see Mike there on the last day.
Mike,
Parks and Protein.
Oh yes, not Mike from Parks and Protein. He was there.
He was there, and he does wash his hands.
Yes.
But yeah, it was a really nice.
Or Torrin and Harrison.
They wash their hands.
They wash their hands.
I came out of the bathroom and immediately was like, guess who I just saw not wash his hands after he pooped.
But yeah, back to like closing things.
Yeah.
When they closed Dinoland USA, it had a separate closing day. It was on a different day.
Yeah, for the like Dinorama.
Yes. Chester and Hester and all that.
Yeah.
They actually had Chester and Hester as characters walking around.
And they're people, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It was-
In my mind, they were dinosaurs all along.
Oh no. They're like an old couple.
Okay.
And that was either for the last day or for like a DVC event.
Okay.
But they definitely were showing up. And I found old pictures of like an inflatable Carnotaurus character.
Oh.
Like Disney had an inflatable dinosaur character that was a Carnotaurus you could meet and greet.
Interesting.
And like part of Chester and Hester.
Yeah.
So I thought that was really funny.
That's cool.
Yeah. No Aladar.
No.
Maybe
yeah, you
one
can never
day.
meet Aladar.
But yeah. So the future of this is Tropical Americas.
Yes, Dinoland will become Tropical Americas, which I think it's like a good thing to be in Animal Kingdom. I just wish it didn't have to replace Dinoland.
No. Yeah.
I think the area itself makes sense. I don't think any of the rides that are in it make sense.
No. Encanto, some sort of Encanto ride is replacing where Primeval Whirl is and all the way back, like in backstage areas that were not used. There's a carousel replacing the Boneyard, which I think is a less cool thing.
Yeah.
The new restaurant is replacing the same restaurant.
Okay.
So the bones of that will stay. Everything about that will stay except for the theming.
Okay.
In Indiana Jones will unfortunately replace Dinosaur.
Yes, and it's a very mixed because I love Indiana Jones more than I love Dinosaur as a movie. And Indiana Jones Adventure at Disneyland is in my top 3 favorite rides I've ever been on.
Yep.
And I hate that it's going to be an Indiana Jones ride.
Me too.
I hate it.
Me too. Well, first of all, the carousel replacing the Boneyard, I feel like that's such a loss to lose a kid's play area.
Yes, that's
to put
true.
a ride that is off the shelf. I mean, it's going to be cool looking, and
yeah, it'll be a unique carousel, but it's still
carousel
just a
are like
carousel.
Disney characters sculpted like whatever, like out of wood or whatever.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's a carousel. We've seen carousels.
Right.
How is that more special than a play area?
Yeah.
It's not to me. But yeah, Indiana Jones, it's going to be its own ride, not an
it's
exact
not the
copy.
Disneyland one.
And there's no way that they can make this ride. Maybe I'll be shocked.
Yeah,
But
man, I
feel
really
like-
hope to be wrong.
I hope so too.
I
But I'm
can't.
not.
I'm just. Yeah, I don't trust them anymore.
Me neither. I feel like they're going to put $20 into this and give us like 2 Indiana Jones animatronics and then just a lot of driving in the dark
Yeah.
and more bushes maybe.
Yeah.
But there's no way to make it the way that it is there because they need to dig down to make that big deep pit
Right.
stuff, and they're not going to do that.
And there's all these walls that are up that like I don't
And
know
maybe
how
they'll
many
get rid of them.
can
I don't
really be
know.
Removed.
I don't think it'll be open like that. I don't think we'll be like driving through the claustrophobic jungle.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't think we're in temple. Like we're in a temple, but I think we'll leave the temple and go look, or in the. I don't know.
I hope we see Indy swinging through the trees with monkeys like Mutt Williams.
Oh yeah, maybe his son will be in there alive,
Yeah.
and Short Round as well.
Yeah.
If Short Round's in it, I'll be happy.
Yes, that is the one thing where I'm like, okay, at least that.
And some sort of creature. I hope that there's some sort of creature.
Well, I think there is. I
there's
think they
rumored
did
to
say
be, but
that.
they've taken a lot of that out of the talking about it.
Oh, really?
So that worries me.
The thing with Indiana Jones, like he makes sense in Tropical Americas as a concept of a land, but in Animal Kingdom, Indiana Jones does not make sense because most of what we know about him with animals is how much he hates them.
Yeah.
He hates snakes.
Why don't
like
be snakes?
every interaction he has with animals is they're scary.
Yeah.
And he hates that they're there. You know, it's rats, it's snakes, it's bugs.
Hopefully it's dinosaurs. We'll see.
It's always in a bad context. He doesn't care about animals or like conservation or preservation of animals. He cares about artifacts. So like him being in Animal Kingdom, I think it truly is just like such a thoughtless fit.
Yeah.
You know? And then Encanto, like, yes, the little boy talks to animals. So like, okay, you can make it work, I guess, whatever. But Animal Kingdom does not feel like the park where Encanto would belong. Mm-hmm. It feels like it would be in Epcot.
And the Encanto ride takes place during that ceremony, like with the boy.
Okay. I haven't seen that movie since I saw it in the theater.
Me too. I saw it once after. I saw it once and I liked it, but
I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
But I've just never gone back to watch it again.
But no, my goal, my dream for the dinosaur ride would be that if they just keep the ride exactly the same and just put Indiana Jones in it. We know he's time traveled before.
Yeah, he has the Dial of Destiny. He can time travel now.
I want Dr. Seeker to be in there and say, hey, I left one of my friends back there. Can you guys go get him?
Yeah.
And every time we see him, he's like with Styracosaurus pushing up against the other side of the tree. Like, I want to die. Leave me here to die. And we keep going. And then he's like, look at this big Carnotaurus. Eat me, please. Keep going. I want to die.
He is swallowing a dinosaur whole in his mouth.
It's him eating a dinosaur who's also eating another dinosaur.
Yeah.
And he's like, I want to die.
And the whole dinosaur's just sticking out of his mouth like a hot dog. He can't skip lunch.
And at the end, he's like, are you kidding me? I wanted to die.
Yeah.
You should have left me.
You should have left me there to die.
All right.
I hate my current life.
Why did it have to be
I'm
tourists?
miserable and I don't want to adventure anymore and I want to die.
At least Short Round's alive.
Yes. Oh man, I did not like Dial of Destiny.
No.
Anyway, yeah, Dinosaur, we will love you. We love you. We'll miss you so much.
Yeah. One cool thing is, so today, the day after Dinosaur closed,
yes,
they did a cast member thing for the cast members of, I think, every park. Anyone who wanted to go could go. And
any Disney park.
Right. They had Wallace Langham, who played Dr. Seeker in the ride.
Yeah.
He was at the ride. He wore his costume except for an inaccurate tie. And he like hung out with the cast members. I wasn't there, so I don't know. I've just seen pictures.
Yeah.
But he rode the ride apparently for the first time today.
Yeah.
And got to say goodbye to it. And he looks older, but it's cool that he was there.
Yeah.
Obviously he's older. It's 30, 25 years later.
Yeah.
But that's just cool they did that.
Yeah, it's great.
It's unlike Universal where they actually had the characters. I was hoping like, oh, what if they have like a Dr. Marsh and Dr. Seeker walk around character?
Yeah.
Like they did with Rip Ride Rocket.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Where they gave us all those characters. Or even like maybe a piece of merch that said going out of business Dinorama.
Yeah.
Or something.
Something like that. But
no, they did not do that. They brought back like some form of merch. Because there's been like no merch in that store for a long time.
Yeah.
They've had the Time Rover remote control vehicle for forever. They've had a pack of toys with all the dinosaurs from the ride, like all the same size though, no difference in sizes.
Right.
So like the Raptor is the same size as the Carnotaurus.
Yeah.
They're just not, but they're cool because they're from the ride.
Yeah.
And those weird plush that are made of latex guys.
Oh yeah.
Like they're not plush, but they are. And I remember I had one of those of the Pteranodon, and I had him up on my shelf for forever. And latex just doesn't hold up over time. And he just rotted into the shelf. And my mom like pulled him down. It ripped his whole little butt out.
Oh no.
Because he was in the shelf, and she threw him away because he was old. But like once something like that gets old, I wish they had like real plush of like Carnotaurus and stuff.
Yeah.
They did have dinosaur plushes, but they were just generic.
Yeah, they weren't like Disney plushes.
Yeah.
They were just dinosaurs.
And they had the puppets, which is cool. Like they have a Carnotaurus puppet and like a T-Rex puppet.
Yeah.
And the T-Rex one looks kind of like the one that Dr. Seeker has.
Oh, okay.
But they've had those again since kind of the beginning.
Yeah.
But just a shirt that said like farewell dinosaur or something.
Yeah.
Even
There was no finale stuff.
That's
That's one thing Universal's really good about doing. Like
Yeah.
this thing is going away and we're going to make merch about it.
Yeah.
And
Disney used to. They did it for Wishes, the fireworks show.
And there was a great movie ride shirts.
Yeah. So I don't know why they couldn't do this.
Yeah.
Something changed where they don't care.
Yeah.
They're like, we're going to make stupid Etsy looking shirts now and sell those. as main merch and not do anything to celebrate a ride for 25 years closing.
Yeah.
And even in the store too, like last week when I was with Chris, there was someone that was like, no, I don't want that. I want like something that says the Dino Institute on it.
And they're like, sorry, it doesn't exist.
Nope. Like that would have been so cool.
Yeah.
Someone did make, I saw on Facebook Marketplace, and they still have them, little dinosaur coins that was on one side the logo of the Dino Institute, and on the other side that says Extinction is Forever, February 1st, 2026. So that is cool.
Yeah, Extinction is Forever.
Yeah, they were $15. I got one. And
Okay.
there was a cast member from Disney, and he made them. And I met him at Animal Kingdom. He worked in the park. I met him after they closed.
Yeah.
But he was selling them on Facebook. So
Nice.
if you want one, look them up. They're pretty cool.
Yeah, that is nice.
But that was the only piece of merch that someone else had to go make for them
Yeah.
that they didn't do.
Yeah.
Also,
Anyway.
this ride had a tagline we never talked about. It's called, It's fast, it's a blast, it's in the past.
And now it really is.
And now it really is.
Yeah.
And
in the
I
past.
don't like that.
No. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like we've said all there is to say.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was a great last day. I'm glad we got to go experience it.
Me too.
I'm glad I could be there. And
Not happy about this.
no,
This is-
it sucks.
It makes me like sick to my stomach thinking about it.
Yeah,
um,
it sucks.
yeah.
And Disney's going down the tubes. And
We hope we're wrong about Indiana Jones.
I
but
really hope. I would love to have a great, unique Indiana Jones ride that is fantastic.
Yeah.
I just think that they don't know how to do that anymore.
No.
I don't think they know how to do that in a dark ride.
Mm-hmm.
They know how to do like Guardians of the Galaxy, awesome. Tron is pretty cool. I don't think they know how to do a dark ride anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll see what it is.
we'll see what happens. Anyway, I guess.
Well, if you want to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and
that's
YouTube,
true.
that's at Big Dumb Stuff. And on Instagram, Big Dumb Stuff Pod. And send us an email of if you have any fun dinosaur memories. We would love to hear them.
Yeah.
Send them at bigdumbstuffpodcast@gmail.com. If your mom compared Dinosaur to another ride, tell us what that was.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's something like Living with the Land.
Yeah.
And leave us a review on everything that you can review us on.
Yeah. Ratings and reviews and comments on all the different apps. Yeah. We love that stuff.
Yes.
But
But you know what? I think you were saying earlier.
I was saying that I think after, multiple rides yesterday and a lifetime of memories, I think it's true that we could definitely now conclusively say
that
Dinosaur
was
a big dumb
stuff.
stuff. All right. See you next time.
The future is truly in the past. Big Dumb Stuff is produced by Kenneth Leeming Jr. and Kyle Fleming.
And executive produced by Lee Malaby. Edited by Kenneth.
Artwork by Crispy Sketches.
Theme music by Pangolin.
Please check out our other UUOP network shows like the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast,
Rush of Fear Halloween Horror Nights podcast.
The Taste of Universal,
The Theme Park Duo.
Porky Passport,
And the unofficial Universal Great Britain podcast.
Thanks for listening. Stay big.
Stay dumb. And we'll see you next time.
Big dumb stuff.